we're working on that. I still don't know if that's how I want that to work, but anyway, we're getting there. Hi everyone. Welcome to a new week and a whole lot of fun things happening. Yeah, poor Strawberry, Franco. That's all I'm gonna say. Poor Strawberry. I mean, even Mint Chip too. I feel I don't know if this is a continuing trend of sweeps. I don't know if the way that Splatoon is currently calculating Splatfest results, that it tends to lean towards sweep situations. I mean, at least that gives validity to people when they say, "Oh, sweep." I mean, they're on target, really. It seems like if someone's gonna win, they're gonna win hard. And I don't know. Is it a regional thing? Is it a point calculation thing? Summer, thank you for the Australian the 166. Hello. Just had to empty my bank. Why are you emptied in my stream? Also, hi. Summer, thank you. I hope you're doing a wonder from down under. Hope you're doing great. I think things are cooler over there. It's very hot here in the East Coast United States, so it's good. Andrina, hello! Will you check out the new Sky season? You know what? That's a great question. Maybe I should have done that tonight. Oh well, we're here. No, I probably will. Actually, Andrina, well, first of all, yes, I think I will. Second of all, hi, I hope you're well. Good to see you. And, yes, maybe I don't stream it. What if I make a video? I don't know. I will see what I can do. I would like to make a video. That'd actually be kind of fun. I can't do it this week because I'm very busy. But maybe I can do it this weekend. That'd be kind of interesting. Then that would be kind of like a long... I don't know. That would be like a longevity thing. But then also, what do I do when the season ends? The video becomes like... I don't know. I will ponder such ideas, Andrina. I will consider such options, and I will see what I can do. How about that? How about we do that? I'll check it out for sure. I at least want to see what the convention. Video is a video. It is, and I think it would be fun to. Maybe I could like invite y'all, like just put like at Discord at everyone. I'm recording a video. Join me in this channel and we'll play together, that kind of thing. Maybe we'll even schedule it for this weekend, because that's the only window of time that I would have free. So I'd be like, hey, yo, come Saturday and we're gonna record a Sky video together, just like me reacting to the season. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Summer, hello. Adron, you're amazing. I don't speak Chinese. Summer, that was such a long time ago, man. We need to play Minecraft again so that we can get new jokes. But yeah, I don't speak Chinese. I can't read that. That was probably like one of the best highlights I have ever made, Summer. So thank you for that moment. It will continue to live in infamy. I need to make more highlight moments, honestly, because they are so much fun. But the thing is, I stream so much, I don't know what to do. Your mom and you were talking about it last night? Are you serious? You and your mom still talk about that to this day? That's shocking to me, and also ironic at the same time. Shocking as in like, oh my gosh, things that I've done this long ago still like persist in your life? What? Anyway, and like a lot of people's lives, let's put it that way. Yeah, but it's become so ubiquitous, yeah? Crazy. All right, moving my Discord over here. I have another monitor now, so I can actually like see I can see everything. Wow. I can see a lot of things, so thankfully I can check out what, like, if things are happening on Discord and OBS. I'm gonna be looking as I'm doing a sort of I'm doing art for art fight. Oh, interesting. What is the art for art channel for news? Andrina is fighting with the power of art. Are you doing like an art trade, but it's like an art war kind of thing? And well, hey, either way, good luck. Good luck, have fun. May the best artist win. Yes. Anywho, thanks, Andrina. Aoi! Day 2 of being in the Philippines, my sleep schedule is so whack, the time zones as well. I mean, Aoi, we already knew that all of our sleep schedules are super whacked out anyway, so I don't know why this is any different. But is it like, what time is it for you? Let me just, did Did we guesstimate this correctly? Is this morning for you? Is it like super early AMs? Am I your breakfast band? Breakfast crew, hanging out, chilling. Mariah, hello Mariah. How do? Welcome to stuff. Mariah, my hands are free today, so let me do this. I'll be honest, I don't always get to do this because my hands might be busy, like playing Splatoon or playing Fortnite or something, but hi Mariah. How do? Welcome. Debbie, yo, no, it's Tyler. Tyler, did you see that I got Xenoblade 3? I did not, but that's cool. I'm gonna try tomorrow. Actually, that's right. Tomorrow's an exciting day. I'm starting Torna. What? I'm starting the Xenoblade Torna DLC tomorrow. So that's actually gonna be hype. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Summer, yes, there are fun memories. I need to send you some Australian snacks though. Do you want to buy my VR headset from me? I quit VR and I'm selling my headset. I'll give you a discount. What? Wait, what headset is it, Summer? Probably not. I'm not in the market for VR right now, but depending on the headset, maybe. Depends. Franco, question. What's your favorite mode in Splatoon 3? Ooh, like favorite ranked mode? See, I always liked tower control. Tower control was always my favorite, but I've realized that tower control is extremely difficult. Tower control is actually one of the hardest. So I don't know. I kind of like Rainmaker. I like Zones, but Zones is almost a more simplified. Zones is a more simplified turf. I think I like Rainmaker as to how it can like really change it can change the dynamic of the map, and maybe even Clan Blitz too. They're all pretty good, but I would have to rank them as Rainmaker, Clan Blitz, Splat Zones, Tower. Really though? But I love Tower Control. Tower Control. I think I could put them on different scales. I think which ones do I enjoy the most? Like which ones do I love? Tower Control is probably the top. But what's the hardest mode? Tower Control. And the reason I say that is because in a lot of other modes, like Zones, in Rainmaker especially, if you are behind, you can recover so quickly. Like you can overtime like win the game. But think about overtime in tower control. If the tower's on the other side of the map, or I should say if it's on your side of the map, and you have to push it all the way to the end, that is so difficult to recover from. It's just such a long push. So I don't know. I love tower control, but it's difficult. It's hard. Mariah's still working on Chaos and Requiem. Sweet. I hope I can catch updates from you in Discord, Mariah. Dwayne, hello. How do? Dwayne, Dwayne, let me send you a picture of something. I took a picture of this. I meant to send it to you, but I got on my bike and I forgot about it. There's like this at work. Every time I pass by work, I always, for some reason, see these pallets that people have just like thrown away, and I'm like, and I feel so bad because I'm like, that's perfectly good wood. That's perfectly good, like pallets. They're perfectly good pallets. They're just sitting there. I feel bad because it's great stuff, and I've seen so many projects of like how to make I don't know, like different home decor out of pallets, or how to use pallets for X and Y, Z, whatever. Or maybe people just need pallets. I don't know. Maybe you want to put your wood on it so that the wood doesn't rot. I don't know. Anyway, if you, Dwayne, or anybody can think of, yeah, you use pallets as kindling too. Exactly. So maybe one of these days, if you really want it, I might just go pick it up, because I hate just walking by every day and seeing new pallets thrown out all the time. Not every time. Maybe like occasionally, but still. Let me know if you want them. Maybe I'll use a pickup truck and I'll go pull them out sometime. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But anyway, I just want to run that by you. If you're interested, I'll grab them. I will grab them. Darren's, hello. Klee to display has shipped. Klee herself has not yet, though. It's good that Klee has a home when she arrives, though. I will say that. I will say that. At least that's good. Darren's, do you know the ETA on Klee's arrival? That's the other question. Joey, VR song. Well, I'm not going to have a song. I'm not going to have one in VR, but hi, Joey. Happy Monday. Joey, what's your schedule like? Are you Monday through Friday? Or do you have an off schedule? I'm not sure. Also, Nettie, today's your birthday. Nettie, you share a birthday with, I don't know what Genshin character. What's today? The 17th? Something like that. Happy birthday, Nettie. And I'll do a song for you. Actually, you know what? Okay, Joey, you don't get a VR song, but you do get a song. How about that? A song of some type, I suppose. In some way. Who's spamming the ta-da emojis? Those are great. There we go. Alright. Nettie! Nettie, I hope you had a good Splatfest. I hope you had a good time this weekend playing Splatoon, whatever team you were on. And this is for you. Happy birthday. I had to do something to you. Happy birthday to you. Ooh, happy birthday, dear Nettie. Yeah, thank you, Nettie, for having a birthday so we could sing a song today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Nettie. And to all y'all, even if you don't have a birthday, happy birthday, Nettie. And thank you for visiting us and spending time here on your birthday. I hope it was an exciting day. I hope you got some fun stuff. Are you doing anything special for your birthday today, Nettie? Or have you done anything special? Let us know. Have another birthday tomorrow for more song. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, can you come back tomorrow? Have a coupon. I have a coupon for multiple birthdays. Sorry, you can't stack coupons, Joey. We can't redeem them on the same day. I hate having the house cleaner here. Anxiety go burr. I just want to make my spicy noodles. Dang it. Summer. Surely I can ship myself to your P.O. box. It's too cold here. Too cold? Why don't I ship the heat and send it down your way? Listen, I know Australian summers get brutal, so I'm not about to force you to experience some cold weather or some hot weather, but yes. Please let's transact some of our temperatures here, Summer, because it's crazy hot over here. Oh, bananas. Thank you for the good song. You're welcome, Joey. And also, you said Monday through Friday? Yeah. Okay, good. Glad it's an easier day for you then, hopefully. Darren's no idea. I googled how long it takes Crunchyroll to ship, and the answers varied from 1 to 5 days all the way to 2 to 3 weeks, so who knows? We'll see how it goes. Mariah, I think it's funny that I share my birthday with Alhaitham. You do? Oh, that's a great birthday to share with. Alhaitham's cool. I share mine with Rosaria. I'm not sure how I feel about that. The jury's still out on that one. Hoen, hello, 007. Hi, Hoen. How are you today? Happy Monday. If you all have seen the Splatfest results, all I'll say is GG's. GG's and good job to all the different teams, no matter what team you're on. I wish the results kind of represented a little bit more. I wish they represented a little more of like the fighting that went on. Although I will say, Vanilla definitely won a bunch of 100s and 300Xs. I feel like every time I was in the lobby, I kept seeing announcements for wins on that regard. Which is not to say that, like, you know, that was the only reason. I think we talked about this on my stream. I know that, like, when one team wins a 333X, like Vanilla, that's like, if there's people playing worldwide, you know, it only takes like a few minutes for the entire world to finish like 333 matches. So all in all, it's not, I mean, but see, the thing is like, it's not just that the world player base is finishing, you know, 333 matches. It's 333 wins for Vanilla. That's the thing. It doesn't actually matter. Hey, Spell Ninja. Spell Ninja, are you going into conspiracy corner over here? Nothing actually matters. It's all rigged. I don't know. Where are we getting? Where are our current feels? Is that now the stance that we're taking? Oh no. Who's here? Ange! Bruh! Are you lurking? There's a lurker in my chat. Hey, Ange, what's up? Ange is trying to enter your world. She's knocking. Knock, knock. Who's there? This Splatfest does not count for me? Why does it not count, Owen? Darren's is? Tyler, I'm sad. I gotta get the Xenoblade 3 DLC just to be Shulk or Rex, and I got it just to be Rex. The Xenoblade 3 DLC? I'm not sure I'm supposed to know about that. Uh-huh. Well, listen, the fact that I saw Shulk in Xenoblade 2 when he showed up in challenge mode, I was like, what is even real anymore? I don't know. But no, it's fine. I'll find out who's who later. I don't even know who that is though. Oh, Tommy Hilfiger? You mean like the popular clothing brand Tommy Hilfiger? Interesting. Oh, I didn't mean to do that button. Oh, that's a straight up ban instead of a bop. It's okay. I'm crashing your party. Hey, Ange. Yo, well, happy Monday. I don't listen. If I was gonna have a party being crashed, I don't mind my party being crashed on Monday. Mondays are terrible, man. Mondays are like right after the weekend. I feel less motivated to do things, so I'm happy to have a party and have it crashed all at the same time. Why not? So thanks, Ange. I hope you had a good weekend too.
The wind knows me.
All that jazz. Oh, my party is different because I don't have. Okay. Weird.
Clouds high. The birds call.
I went to go get Albedo, and Albedo didn't show up. He was like, "Oh yeah, hey, not currently available." Challenge fate. Wait, what? Y'all, what is happening?
One with nature.
What? What? Did somebody else fail a challenge or something? That was weird. I've never seen that before. Surely I finished that. These are not that difficult. That is interesting. Excuse me? Yeah, I don't know if like the netcode had some sort of issue. There we go. Okay, that was really odd. Is there another daily like right up here? Something like that? I don't know. Matt knows next to nothing about Xenoblade 3 or the DLC it exists. So please keep that to minimum. Yeah, Tyler, the reason we moved their message was because I don't know anything about Xenoblade 3, so please do not tell me for reasons. I actually don't. So to be honest though, Summer, I don't know much about Tommy Hilfiger either. Obviously, I know that he's like, I know that he's like, you know, big prolific clothing designer person, but that's about it.
Whirling snow.
Okay. How are you guys doing? Chris Wren, hello, buddy. How was your weekend besides Splatfest and stuff? It's the Wong Shu Inn. All right. Mine was pretty good. Played on Team Vanilla. I actually streamed in total. I streamed about 9 hours this weekend for Splatfest, so I was quite glad about that, I shall say. Thank you guys for spending so much time joining me in Splatoon this weekend. I had a lot of fun. I'm glad the schedule kind of worked out in a way that I was able to play. Okay, what are we fighting? Water! Man, Kokomi's design is so cool. She is such a swimming dolphin animation stuff. So cool. Hoenn, a powerful storm hit my metro area the weekend of Splatfest. You lost power for 41 hours? Dude, that's half of Splatfest. Splatfest is like, no, that's like almost all of Splatfest, isn't it? No? Yes. It's like 2 full days, right? Friday into Saturday, Saturday into Sunday? Like 2 full days? That's like the entire Splatfest. Did you get to play it all, Hoenn? Oh no. I was gonna say 72, but 72 is like 3 days or something like that. And I'm trying to heal you. Rest and rebuild. Come back. Thanks. You're like, wait, what's going on? Is this Kokomi's healing? It's like this little thing in a barber. Does she heal more than that, or is it just that thingy? Either way, thank you, Ange. The power of water. No, the power of water. It can disturb whatever that quote is. You may lose your foothold. Yada yada yada. She can burst attack heal. Okay, you just didn't want to use that. That's fair. Good.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Adorn my night. Adorn who?
Hold the line.
Into the wind.
Excuse me, sir. Okay. Blanco! Hi, Blanco. How was your
Time
weekend?
to follow the wind.
And good to see you.
One with nature.
I think at least for Xenoblade stuff, I'm ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Torna. Tomorrow is Torna DLC, so I'm excited to jump back into it. I don't know, and I don't know if you guys have an estimate either. How much time do you think Torna would take? Not that I'm trying to rush it through, but I'm just curious, just getting an idea of where I'm sitting. Because I know that I spent a lot of hours in Xenoblade. So I spent a lot of streams in Xenoblade, and I think that was a large part of like leveling up and getting myself, you know, acquainted with the game. But I'm wondering if y'all have an idea of how long the game itself would take. Shall we? Is this our weekly? Yeah. Is this our weekly Dragon Queller person? Torn is approximately a 17-hour game, but a good chunk of that is side content. The speedrun is 2 hours and 30 minutes. All right, one Torn stream tomorrow. Just kidding. You probably need like 3 to 5 streams. Okay, no, that's doable. And I'm not. And I mean, Xenoblade was. Man, how many streams was Xenoblade? I don't know. And when we say side content, are we talking about the same caliber of side quests that are in Xenoblade 2? I'm assuming. So I may not be bursting through all of the side content in Torna, but at least getting through the story section of it. Man, dude. That'll be so exciting in like a weird way.
Rest and rebuild.
I'm not here. Things get spoiled. Wait, what? What? Finn? What? Oh, I'm not here and things get spoiled. Oh, you're talking about earlier? No, it's fine. I mean, it's the same way. It's the same way as if somebody said,
Wherever in
it's the
this
same
world
way
I
as if
roam.
somebody said, "Hey, Shulk is in
Animation
2."
House has released numerous works
I mean,
that lay out
realistically, he
military
is.
strategy in a
It is the
simple
last
and
link I
charismatic
have
way.
to the land of my
Those
birth.
are my
Heritage.
favorite.
Y'all, why are
But
there
the
so many?
knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
Genshin, what are you doing? Okay, Yelan? I can go Yelan. And I'll go. Who can do healing without doing? Who can do healing without needing to do damage? Was it Diana? Yeah. We'll do
This
that.
scenery is wonderful. Surely enough
Range is
to
gonna go
convince
for 40,
anyone
yes.
to become a
I can,
wanderer.
yeah. Okay. Then why don't I do blah, blah, blah. Could I try Nahida?
Aristocratic etiquette
that
is all
work?
just for show.
Oh,
Just
you know what? I
smile
should
and
do
nod
Albedo.
along.
I should do some
I was
sort of.
forced to learn all of the rules by heart.
Yeah.
But even I don't take them that seriously.
I can do that.
To survive
Anyway.
hardship, you must prepare for
Yo,
hardship.
I can't. Good gravy. You know how I said that I can't? I have a bad issue with like talking over people on stream. It's even like the characters too. Good freaking heck. All right, it's fine. Darren's is more DPS. You're more support. So I'll fit for healing. Okay. Thank you, Minch.
Burst forth!
You dare
Move that right there.
overstep your mortal authority?
Mortal plane. The character should be talked about. The dialogue is annoying, actually. Yeah, I just... And you know the worst part about it is that I'm pretty sure the dialogue happens from both the people who... Both the people who you're trying to select in your menu and the people who are currently, like, standing outside in the party. Like, both of those things apply. So it's like, it's doubly annoying.
Enraged Earth will not absolve you!
Bob and weave, cover your disease, colorful. Hi. Hello, colorful. I saw you in chat this weekend. I was actually lurking in Cora's
you witness your reckoning.
was it a Dinkum roleplay that she was doing? It was quite interesting. Rawr. Wow, that's ouch. I don't like this.
Moment of birth!
Can't handle you.
Give a shit.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
I don't really want to get close to that.
Live!
Take this.
You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not! Come, experience an eon of suffering.
How far does his attacks project? Far enough, I guess.
Rex Lapis. I am sorry.
Not good.
What are they?
Nope. Oops. I guess this will just have to be what we do. Is that healing? That is healing.
Burst
Okay.
forth.
I guess we'll just have to whittle away from here. Oh wait, I can revive you along. Okay, but you guys are just like way beyond.
Live.
Maybe.
Back to
Burst forth. Witness my great undertaking.
I have this shield, please.
Still.
Nice.
Live.
the enraged earth will not absolve you.
Oh, you hear that? I hope ballpoint gets nuked. Actually, are you not a fan of the ballpoint? Or is there something that happened with this patch that caused that?
Burst forth.
Quietly now. Here comes the cash.
What a fiasco. Man, I don't know why he's so difficult. No, it's okay, Hinge. I think maybe could Kokomi just like spam her skill from the great distance? Patch notes in 3 minutes. Wait, we're getting a new patch already for Splatoon? Okay, okay. Oh, ballpoints gets nuked. I'll have to watch carefully. Cool, I think I needed that. Okay. By the way, I finished book 2. Solid 6 out of 5, to be honest. What? Book 2 of which series, Colorful? Yes, it was a Dinkum roleplay. Interesting. I'll have to talk to Waffle. No, he was maybe not interested in doing Dinkum roleplay, but he was interested in Dinkum. I have never pet any dogs for 8 years. Wait, hi. Where did that come from? Are you petting dogs over there? Court of Thorns and Roses. Okay. So, did you like book 2 better than book 1? Question. There's this meme in Oh, hello. Meow. Look at you going so fast. Move, 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 move. Alright, do you guys need to do anything anything resin related? I am petting dogs! It's only been day 2 and I have landed. Oh, the dogs are there already. What a fun time. Ange? Child? We could do child, although I just condensed my resin, but yeah, we could do that. The heat in the time zone is making my head spin. The heat in the time zone is making things spicy. Yeah, it is a weekly boss. Coop? Yes, that's fine. Actually, okay, it's fine, whatever. Bonk, bonk. I heard book 2 is very good. I started another book before I got the second. Now I hate reading the other book. Oh no. What was the other? I don't know.
Respect must be given to the will of every creature.
Whatever the series is.
Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction.
Y'all. Kazuha, yes. And I do Bennett, right? Yeah.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Alright, double Animo healing. Yeah, sure. Sounds great. Wait. Yes, that's right.
This opportunity
We're 16
is
hours
quite hard
behind.
to
I
come
have
by.
no clue. 16 hours. So are you already, like, what time is it for you?
Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option.
Have Elemental Mastery?
I promise I'll be gentle.
Time to go.
This is one with nature. Not bad. Guess I
Not
should
bad.
take
Not
you
bad.
more
It's 9
seriously.
a.m. It's 9 in the morning.
Fallen leaves
So,
adorn my night.
are we actually,
Cambridge knows me.
We are exactly 12 hours. Anyway, we're 12 hours apart. No, yes, 12 hours apart. Neat. Well, I hope you enjoy. Morning breakfast with gamer
Into the
friends on the
wind.
other side of the world. That's exciting.
Why do they never miss?
Please don't do anything dumb. Thanks.
Everybody stand back.
Lament!
Lament.
One with wind and cloud. One with nature. Time to go.
Chonk bonk. Man. Yeah, sure. Neat. Arigato. Thank you, Ange. I tried reading A Court of Thorns and Roses a while ago, but I couldn't finish it. Would you all recommend picking it back up? How long ago did you read it, Blanco? I think that's kind of the main question. Because I feel like, for me, I actually read it back when I was in college, which was 2017. So a few years ago. This was before the whole TikTok thing, like, kicked up and went crazy. I went to bed at 8 p.m. and woke up at 4 a.m. I've been awake ever since. Yo, so your sleep schedule is, like, seriously bonked. AOA. Alright. Anything next for you guys? Next. I read it like a year or two ago, so it's pretty recent. I don't know that your opinions would change very much if you didn't really like it the first time.
Billy Churl, Billy Churl.
That's just how I see it, at least. Depends on the mood you're in, Blanco. I didn't like it at the beginning, but enjoyed it a little bit more at the end. But I heard the second one's better. Book 2 is very good. I read The Fourth Wing, and I need to feel like I don't know, I need to feel something again. So you started Corns and Thorns and Roses? Lol. You found a chest? What? A chest out here? No way. Actually, yes way, because I never come out this way. Pew pew pew. Way back here? Oh, I kind of like leaving these. I like leaving these as like little mementos of like times gone by. I think we should leave it, and then we'll come back here in like a year and be like, yo, you remember? Yeah, dude, I leave a lot of. There's a lot of chests out here that I leave, because it almost feels like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like I could have opened this many years ago, and I would have forgotten about it. Yeah, hey Siri, send me a reminder for July 17th, 2024. What was it for? I can't remember. But I don't know. I just like doing stuff like that. Anyway, do you guys want to do anything else, or just run some domains? Run some dominions. I'm trying to do the Dendro domain right now to get some stuff for Nahida, but my Nahida stuff is not working out so well. So, time for domain runs. Yeah, it's just I haven't really been getting anything that I like. I feel like Nahida is just all elemental mastery stuff, right? But I haven't gotten anything elemental mastery related. Or very few, at least. Ninroder, what's up? I will end up not buying Super Mario Wonder because I realized it was pre-orders. Ah. Yes. At least for now. There's a chance that... I mean, it also depends on when the full game releases. I don't know when the release date of Wonder is. Unless they have or haven't slated that yet. AOA, yes, but then again, I'm jet-lagged. We left LA Airport on the 14th of July, and we landed on the 16th! That is so weird! You, like, missed all the 15th. Also, hello? Terrence? What? Acrobatics over here. October 20th, basically my birthday. That's close enough. October 20th, October 10th. Basically. Eventually. Alright, let me get bedded in here. Yeah, there we go. Y'all can do whatever you want. Byax, hello, talking about birthday buddies. Hi, Byax. Hi. How do? I think I'll try and get back into it. I'll try and get back into it now, and I don't have a book to read right now.
2 clients, 3 clients.
That could work, Falco. Thing is, I've read so many random fantasy books that it sort of felt a bit burnt out from the genre at the time, so it didn't grab you at the moment. So maybe like jumping back into it would be nice. That could work. Cole, what's up, man? How's it going? I've had a crazy weekend. I streamed a lot. I was streaming Splatoon. I was streaming a different game. But good to see you, man. I've been playing some, when I say I've been playing some. I've been playing Deep Rock Galactic kind of in my own time, in my own free time. And it's been a lot of fun. My brother, when I say that, it's primarily me and my brother. My brother's been playing it, and I think I'm more excited about it than he is. But we're enjoying playing it together. It's been a fun game to do as like a co-op. So, how have things been going on your side, Cole? Anything new and exciting happening? Finn, I just haven't read anything else in years, but I reread Tamora Pierce Tortall series and it inspired me to read more things. Yeah, Tamora Pierce was really good. I think that also, I don't know, is it weird to say that the characters in the Tortall series are so good, Finn, that it seems kind of weird when you get those other books? Not saying that the A Court of Thorns and Roses characters are bad, more specifically about that other series that you're reading. The series that you don't like.
Into the wind.
Covenant of the Deep! Going in!
Time to get just fallen leaves. Adorn my
I feel like
night.
with all the elemental mastery going on here,
Why do they never miss?
something is so laggy. I don't know what's up with them. Weird. Getting ready to play a Oh, wait, getting ready to get a crested gecko? Yo! A new reptile? Let's go. That's huge. I cannot wait. Are you gonna post any updates anywhere, Cole? Like either make a video or post the gecko somewhere? That's awesome. I didn't know you were into reptiles like that. That's neat. Can I do this? Yeah, I think I can. Sweet. Makes it easier. This year I've read 54 books. 54? Most have been romance, thriller, dark romance, sports romance, small town. Getting into fantasy is like the best thing I've done. That's huge. Colorful, that's awesome. When did this start like this year? Was it like a New Year's resolution? Because you've been cooking through some books then. 54? That's a bunch.
Let's light it up! You are not.
The wind
You
knows.
are not welcome here.
Everybody stand back! That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Stop freezing. It's rude.
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Hey, nice. Ninrunner, my sister keeps recommending me this game, and now I see why. Yes, it depends on why she's recommending it. I know that watching us battle here is probably looks like just like what the heck is going on sort of thing. Like there's, ooh, oh, that's wow, dude, this is probably like one of the best. Holy cow, it's like one of the best plumes I've ever gotten for Nahida or otherwise. Elemental Mastery, Energy Recharge, Crit Damage, and Attack? Sure. Yes, please. Thank goodness. Hopefully it rolls correctly, though. That's the only problem. Yeah, then it probably looks like there's a lot going on here. And I know this game is kind of riddled with the whole, like, gacha element, which there is a gacha element to it. But the music, the story, everything else is wonderful, and that's why I play it. Cole, I'm gonna post it on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Yo, I'll keep an eye out for the YouTube Shorts then. That sounds so cool.
Let's light it up!
Well, good luck with all the new pet things,
The wind knows.
Cole.
Time to get
And, I'll keep an eye on YouTube for it.
the birds call.
Everyone go in!
One with nature.
Yeah, my encoding is overloaded. I wonder why. You know.
Going in!
That hurts. Into the wind.
Nice. Not a New Year's resolution, just I don't know what to do. I want to do something other than video games all day. So I read Art of War book, and then You're About a book, and took off from there. Dang, and it just kept on rolling. And here you are, 52 books later. That's like 52. What is it? 52 weeks in a year. That's like a book a week. But even more than that, we're only halfway through the year. Dang, Colorful, that's great. I'm glad you've been enjoying that through all the stuff. And then an unfriended person in Roblox just because he was being really mean to me. Yeah, Roblox you can get that on occasion. The community is kind of up in the air. Some people are very decent, others are not.
The wind
But
knows.
I think it's a good policy now, is that a lot of times, if someone's being rude, like, you do not need to give them your time. Just unfriend them and move on. Right, I don't know what Nahida would get from reading Zhao or Alhatham's minds. I feel like if it was Zhao, it would just be worthless. If it was Alhaitham, it would be a lot of ideas about. There would be a lot of things going on, I think, in Alhaitham's head. I'm about to find out. I'm gonna go play with Alhaitham soon. He's the next part of our story. All right, Darren's, Ange, thank y'all for helping me out. That was good. I appreciate your assistance. Let me roll that plume and see where we get. This guy. I'm just gonna give this to Nahida straight away. Nahida, there we go. And then now we'll enhance. Enhance. Thank you for letting me crash the party. You're welcome. I'm glad I could host said party for you to crash. Once the snow is thick enough, we can eat it!
Yeah! Grow, grow, grow!
Grow, grow, grow! That sounds like a quote from someone. Ange.
This made her rest and rebuild!
Rest and recover.
Yeah!
I have gotten a word of stuff.
Hey!
I have gotten a word of stuff. Your Kindle, without having a Kindle. I got like 85 free books from there, too. My Kindle and I got, like, the Prime Day arrives. Oh, yeah, so Prime Day gave you a bunch of books as well. That's fair. I feel like it's the nice thing, unless you really want to keep a book for maybe your, like, collection.
Allow me!
It's better just to, like, have a Kindle, read a book when you can. That's Zhao's
Wherever
quote?
in this world I roam,
Zhao says that in Dragon
carry
Spine.
memories of
Once
my
the snow
home.
is thick enough, we can eat it.
displayed.
That's exactly what
It
goes
is the
through Zhao's
last
head.
link I have to the land of my birth.
If Nahida were to
Grow.
read his mind.
The Temple of Wisdom!
The Temple of Wisdom. My friends, when I play Mario Kart, call me a cheater because I beat them 45 seconds faster. Mario Kart is just one of those games, man. Mario
Committed to memory.
Kart is hard. It's tough. Okay, this was... Listen, I must have gotten one Elemental Mastery
There
at
are
least.
leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them.
Maybe I can get one.
If you wish to hear it.
Let me get one more. Jenny! 345? Jenny, why 345 and not 123? Also, hi. How was your weekend? And good to see you. Welcome. You're driving home from work. Oh, well, you can tell me about your username later. How about that? Dang, I guess my Nahida's a DPS now. Oh, well. That's okay. Alright. Cool gamers. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Ange. Alright, I'm gonna go claim my daily commission. Also, y'all, I'm very excited. I'm getting a new hat. There is a manufacturer. There's a manufacturer who there's a guy who runs a company. He's an F1 driver, but he runs a company for like accessories and clothing and stuff. So I'm getting a new hat that looks kind of like the one that I'm currently wearing, but it is a little different.
This scenery
Actually,
is wonderful.
it looks remarkably different. It
Surely
looks
enough to
remarkably the
convince
same.
anyone to become a wanderer.
Actually, I don't think you'd even be able to tell the difference, honestly. Especially when I wear my glasses. You have so many hats, you should change them up for stream more often. I just like this one so much. I don't know, but it's got like the Japanese wave on it. And it's got like the Japanese rising sun. It's got a little like red rim in the front. I don't know. It looks really nice. So I'll get that in a few weeks. Not a few weeks. A while. We'll see. Anyway, that's on its way. Eventually. Where's my other one? Oh yeah, that was the other one. Okay, so now with that, I need to get my stuff. I wanted to play Splatoon, but I forgot my family only had 500. Oh, you don't have Splatoon either, Nin? Splatoon's pretty fun, but at the same time, I feel like you can also, kicking your Darrens. Return to single player. Hi, Catherine. Welcome back from the Abyss.
Thank you for
It costs $13.99.
Add
Interesting. I wonder if it would ever be on sale anytime soon. I mean, the game's been out for a year. Actually, you know, I wonder if you could get it. I wonder if you can find a physical copy secondhand. That's the thing. It's been out for a year now. So, Ninroder, I don't know if you guys have like a, maybe like a thrift store or a GameStop or something like that. There's a chance you could get it used. There are no GameStops? Okay. I didn't know what was available, but maybe like a secondhand store of some type. If people sold games somewhere. Alright, shall we continue the story? Shall we foray into the story? For those of you who don't know where we are, we're traveling together with Alhaitham to figure out what the heck is going on in Sumeru. And we've bumped into a lot of people actually. Oh, these are the guys from the outside. Poor Candace has literally been outside for a week. Like 7 days, she's just been out here at a stare-off with these beasts. Now we're finally back to help her out. Poor Candace. I'm sorry, Candace, left you out. She's been baking in the sun this whole time. Man, poor girl. The sun's burning her heart. I mean, I'm sure she's used to it, but still.
There are leaves around.
And
I
also
know
Cole.
just the tune to accompany them.
I kind of accidentally took a break from YouTube. Just kind of like trying to enjoy life and all. Yeah. No, that's cool. I know that you were on kind of the grind for a while with Call of Duty Warzone and like a bunch of different things. But, yo, taking a break is always... It's always helpful, I think, to readjust and figure out like what your direction is as well. So, not a worry. And the nice thing is like, usually the community and the people that you build in YouTube stick around for the most part because they enjoy you and not just, you know, the games that you play. So... Trying to get into ESPN. Oh, like ESPN doing like sports media kind of thing? That's sick. Koi, hello! Hello, how do Koi? Happy Monday, happy new week. How's it going? Say, so what's so great about mid-season, really? Mid-season which Split Ninja? Mid-season Splatoon? Mid-season who? Ninroder, my friends say that I'm in the opposite day because I'm always cold and they're always very, very, very hot. I'm the guy who wears shorts in the middle of winter, so yeah, I feel that. I'm kind of in the same boat, Ninroder. Cole, so far so good. I got references that can help. I'm trying to do like the video editing. Oh yeah, like doing, and especially ESPN and like sports media needs a lot of replay as well. My brother's trying to get into that field as well. Well, kind of. He's got a degree in it. At least that's what he's working toward. So I'm kind of familiar with that world in general. But yeah, good luck, Cole. I think with some of the experience that you have, it'll help a ton. And oftentimes, like once you have like the right connections and the good references and people that you know, that's the most important part. Yes. Phasmic, hello! I am the big sad. No! That's not allowed. I'm just kidding. But hi, Phasmic. I didn't get the part that I tried out for a play. They didn't even recast me as anyone. I usually work in behind the scenes. So this is a big step for me and it didn't work out. Oh, that's okay. Phasmic, sometimes with the show, a lot of times it's not about like the particular people that are there. It might be that they have specific people in mind who they know they want for some roles for this show, but you'll have a chance the next show. It's encouraging, and I'm glad that you took a shot to like, you know, take a step out of behind the scenes and went up to like actually did a main role. But sometimes theater is a little tricky in that way. I hope that maybe the next show you're able to participate and do something. But in the meantime, you're still part of theater, and I know theater is fun all the way around, so I hope that you can still have a good time despite not getting the role that you wanted. I was in theater for a long time, and I know both sides of that equation, so yes. Right. I don't know what game to buy for the Nintendo Switch. Any recommendations, or how do you say it? I'm in Spanish. Ninroder, as far as like some free games that you could play on the Switch, I know I've played a lot of Sky, Children of the Light. That's a lot of fun. What else can you get on the Switch? Depends on the genre of game that you like, though, because there's a lot of free games like Sky. Fortnite is free technically, but if you don't like those genres, that's not a lot of fun. Oh, I think you should, Ninroder, look up. You like Mario games? Do you like 2D platforming games? You might like Hollow Knight, actually. I really recommend Hollow Knight for its music and its gameplay. It's 2D. Yeah, and like Hollow Knight is usually like really cheap. Yeah, if you like 2D platform, you should try Celeste. Yeah. Interesting. Don't like 2D platformers. Okay, well, I'll take a look at like what is on the Nintendo eShop. Oh, Hades is very good, and Hades technically isn't. Hades is not 2D platforming, but it's not very much like a Mario game. I don't know. I'd have to look around and think about a game that's Mario-esque, but is on eShop for cheaper. I don't know. Oh yeah, Mario Odyssey is really good, and I mean, if you like Mario games, that fits exactly that genre. That's a good stab. Cole, you have someone, Ultra Spider Cole. You have someone who's worked with iHeartRadio and 99.9. Let's go. Yeah, no, that's huge. And like that's definitely like in the media realm, right, Koi? Or Cole? Sorry, see, that's why I'm getting you guys mixed up. Your messages are right next to each other. Koi, I have already done the dailies, yes. Sorry, Koi. We already took care of it. Koi, I've also done some theater. I've done some theater back in Disney. They have some stage managing in college. Yeah. Dude, that's huge. Koi, that's... Are you doing anything... You're not doing anything theater related though right now, right, Koi? Yes?
Wherever in this world I roam.
Very good story, hand-drawn art style, good voice acting.
Home.
Smash first, then she told me to buy 1-2 Switch.
It is
oh,
the last
1-2
link
Switch
I have
is...
to the land of my birth.
1-2 Switch is more of like a... I think more of like a party game. More of a party game for family rather than like, you know, a story game. Cole, I'm not in theater right now. I don't think I have any time to do any. Aw, boo. Theater can be a lot of fun though.
Ooh. Candace,
Also,
you're still fighting?
Where are you right in the
You've been
story?
out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
This is funny, not because it's relevant to like, okay, she's been out here fighting these things, but also, yes, we left her outside for a week. So technically, yeah, for a week. It's not even, yeah, I know. You've been dealing with us this entire time? Here we are sitting inside. Here I've been leaving this story open for a week. Candace has been fighting these guys. Give this girl some sunscreen, some water. Man, she needs it.
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Poor Candace, man. It's been days. I've been out here. The sun has set, has come and gone, time and time again. Not only is she strong, her stamina is something else. Yeah, it's been 84 years. Koi, yeah, for real.
Here comes another wave!
Oh, here comes again. Candace is built different to fight for an entire week.
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
Yeah.
It's been quite a while since I've seen
All right.
the Flame Main in action.
All right, Dia,
I'll
you're
leave
in.
this to you then.
You're up. Your turn.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go.
Hope you're ready to fight for 7 days. She's fighting hallucinations. Rip. Yeah, well, so are we.
Into the wind.
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
Feel this ancient power.
Anyway.
Let's light it up.
Where's the water? Nancy, this is the desert. There ain't no water around
One
here.
with nature.
There hasn't been water here for 84 years.
Here comes another wave!
Just kidding.
When are they ever gonna let up?
They're not. That's the funny part. Spoiler alert. Also, I love how my game just absolutely... Was that Ayaka's burst? I think Ayaka's burst
Into
just
the wind.
Ayaka's burst eviscerated the enemies
just
and my
stopped
frame rate.
Was that the last of them?
I don't know, Paimon. For the longest time. I had no idea what I want to do for college, but I think I might get a degree in theater arts. I realized how passionate I was in it, and I think that's what I want to do. And like Koi mentioned as well, Fastbake, it's not just acting on stage too. Like there's so many different things that you can do in theater arts. Between like staging and backstage stuff, helping out with sets, all that kind of jazz.
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Thanks, Candace. You're the best.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Oh, who's this? Hello, sir. Wanted Super Mario Party because Superstars was a waste of money. I didn't like it. Isn't Super Mario Party Superstars the same thing? Or at least Superstars Superstars had even more stuff, right? Is Super Mario Party and Super Mario Party Superstars basically the same?
Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children.
Oh, such a
I am the chief of Aru village.
Uncle Anpu!
Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Anpu. Sorry for the trouble, dude.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
Seems like they are.
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru village needs to take good care of themselves.
Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, I'm playing Peak Xenoblade 3. Xenoblade 3 best. I don't know. I will continue to lift up 2 as my podium. 2 as the best until I play 3. Koi, the best role in theater is the ensemble. The shenanigans and music that we did are the best. Yes. Mario Party Superstars is a bunch of older games and maps from Nintendo 64, whereas like Mario Party is the newer one. Man, why don't they just combine it all together? I feel like Superstars is kind of like the combination of all the old stuff plus the new.
Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
2 is the best. What a classic.
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Maybe. Don't know what's going on here. Yeah, sorry to interrupt. It's hard to explain exactly where we are in the story, because there's a lot of build-up that's happened. But basically, there's a world tree. I say world tree. World tree. Yes, not related to Xenoblade. There is a tree that is like kind of in control of the nature, and something's wrong with it, and we're trying to figure out what's wrong with it and how to heal it, how to fix it. Xenoblade 2 is the best. You made Xenoblade 2. I totally thought you meant Mario Party 2. Yes.
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru Village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia. Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest.
Ooh.
The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace.
Shoot.
But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
Why does this feel like a Scooby-Doo mystery? Alright, gang. Looks like we're gonna turn in for the night. We'll continue our search in the morning. If someone disappears without a trace. Scooby? Shaggy?
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
Man.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins?
Roll, Raggy.
I'm fascinated by how you think.
Right.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
If you're one of them, Superstars should have been a DLC. It's a crime. Instead of adding more stuff to Super, they just charge $60 for another game. And it isn't just like, it's a homologation, like an accumulation of old minigames like all together from the older games. So it's almost kind of like regurgitating or like reposting content, right? Which in a lot of other businesses and fields, amalgamation, maybe that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, amalgamation, a collection. Some people would argue and say like that's kind of a scam. Man, yeah. Super has like 4 boards and that's it, and none of them are good. And that's all.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this!
First they lose their
I
sanity?
need to help
Oh
get
no.
them back home safe, but idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
That's why this is a great opportunity to watch him.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates.
Is this when we find out that he's an absolute jokester?
Let's start by finding a
prankster
spot to
beyond
share what we
pranking?
know so far.
A jokester beyond joking? Sino is great, and can't wait to see what he cracks. Because when we got to hang out with him during the event, it was great. Sick burn.
Time to go.
Also the desert guitar. Let's go. Oh. No, he's very serious in the Archon quest. He's only a jokester off work. Dang
Although I've sent myself into exile.
Okay, well, I'll get to find out
I'm
more.
still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why do they refer to the mad scholars as villager keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down.
I can't believe he can crack a joke and still have a serious expression, though. Like, can you laugh too? Like, come on, Sino, you can laugh. You have permission,
Initially,
sir.
The people of Aru
Man.
village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that.
I feel like that's half the joke, though. I feel like that's half the joke. It's like when people give that, like, really, like, deadpan... It's the joke of the deadpan expression. Sometimes a deadpan delivery is exactly what makes a joke funny, so maybe that's part of it, too.
Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
A soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru village? Paimon thinks so too.
Probably
Actually,
Nahita's power.
Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru village?
Put Sino in a teapot and he'll say some funny lines too. Oh, in the teapot? Yeah, I haven't gone in my teapot in a while. No one was to unlock dry bones in Super Mario Party. When I thought it's playing 3 hours because your bones melt for that much playing. Yes, playing Super Mario Party for 3 hours with no water, you become dry bones.
In theory,
That's dope.
they would continue wearing them so the academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Interesting.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahita who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do. So, what do you make of the story?
Mad Scholar's power likely came from Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Interesting.
What? You don't believe us?
Paimon is so
Lesser Lord
taken back.
Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru?
Oh, more than you could know, Sino.
The academia has... In addition,
Oh, sorry.
I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
No way! Nahita definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise, even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Carlos. Oh no, he and I were in the exact same outfit. Oh no, did you guys get the memo for Egyptian desert outlanding? Hi, Carlos. How's it going? I heard that you were playing The Last of Us in. Are you playing in grounded mode? In fact, you inspired Finn to play Last of Us today. I think she was. I don't know if she's still here. I think she started stream. She was playing it earlier, just because. But Sino's really cool. You know, if you're gonna have anybody's character outfit, you might as well have Sino's. That's a good choice. Also, I hope you've had a good weekend, Carlos, and a good time. Carlos, what are your days off? Or do you have the weekend off? Is it Saturday, Sunday, as usual? It's called grounded because I ended up dead on the ground so often. It's called grounded because I end up dead on the floor. Yeah. I am artifact collecting in Last of Us 2 right now. Actually. Why, yes. Nice, you guys. No one knows why I like Daisy either. Everybody has their own Nintendo characters. I like the Ouija.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
Yeah, Sino. Don't believe us? Well, too bad. Grounded because you're 6 feet under most of the game. 90% is spent buried. Yeah. Actually, okay, I know we joke. I know we joke about like, yeah, haha, I'm dead on the ground. But do we actually know what the difference between, like, why is Last of Us called grounded versus, I don't know, just calling it like hardcore or, you know, insane difficulty or whatever, right? I don't know.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. How can this be?
How can this be?
To think. Our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Amongst us?
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use
Yeah,
in this investigation.
our turn.
But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads.
You can craft leads.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Yes, actually. Hello, sir. Amongst Us? Yeah, the new favorite sequel to Among Us. We added, it's the ST version. Amongst Us. Right? Grounded because it's grounded in reality. Oh, because you can't use like listen mode or any other like assists. Got it. Grounded in reality. That's kind of cool. I wish more games did that, Finn. I wish more games had the grounded in reality kind of thing. I think there's a lot of like first-person shooters that are very realistic. There's actually, I was watching a video. It was a short that came up that actually talked about how in some video games, especially with shooters, when you shoot in most games and you have like a scope, usually when you zoom in, like in Fortnite, you know, the dot is exactly where the bullet lies, but in this like super grounded in reality shooter game, when the scope is up here, if you just like shoot against a wall, instead of like in video games where the bullet would go like where the scope is hitting the wall, the bullet actually shoots out at the barrel. So it's emulating that reality of like where the bullet is, and it's that kind of like hyper realism that they're trying to achieve. I don't even remember what game it is, but it's interesting that there's a lot of games out there that are trying to emulate like that really like hardcore grounded in reality kind of experience. I don't know. I feel like Last of Us hits that stride in a way that's not like super intense, but at least makes it fun and challenging. Anyway, I'm definitely just starting my starting soon stream, but bye, friendos. Have a good stream, Finn. I'm sure most of us will be in here and other places too. I was waiting for a Super Princess Daisy, or somewhere where Daisy's the main character. We're getting a Princess Peach game, right? Of some sort.
Huh? Who are you?
Has there been a Daisy game? I feel like there has been. I can't remember.
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
Why, yes.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
We didn't know he was missing.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
Interesting. So Grandpa is a mad scholar slash village keeper, technically?
The person you're referring to is not a local. Yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Good question.
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house.
Sign of nose. Interesting. My family thought I was going to be a girl, but I ended up being a boy. When you were, back when you were being born in Rotor? Like, way back in the day? I know some families choose not to see, like, what the gender of their kiddo is. Interesting. I think my family knew. And some people like to do baby showers, which I think is kind of... Baby showers, I think, are kind of a crazy way to celebrate, yeah, but also kind of extravagant for what I think is not a reason to be extravagant yet. Wait until the kid's born, in my opinion. Carlos, in Last of Us Part 2, if you break a glass while you explore with Ellie in the hideout, the same glass is broken once you go through with Abby. Whoa! A ton of attention to detail. That's so interesting. So they really, like, they really bring the reality, and they bring... That's kind of cool that when you travel through the world, technically, like, the second part of the story is exploring through Abby's perspective. Does that mean that you can also, like, manipulate other things, Carlos? Like dropping items and stuff like that? That's kind of funny. What if you dropped items to help you with your Abby playthrough when you're playing as Ellie? You're like, I know the future. I know what's happening. Yes. I'm off on the weekend, so back to work at the moment. Oh, I gotcha. No problem. Yeah, it is Monday. Dang, well, I'm glad I was able to stream on the weekend, Carlos. We were able to catch you over Saturday. Yes. Baby showers with an open bar is weird, right? Dude, that's... Yeah. Baby showers with an open bar is like an oxymoron. Like, excuse me, you should not be consuming the alcohol, ma'am. Gosh. I like Roblox a lot, but there's a lot of toxicity. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, and there's... Unfortunately, that's ubiquitous in a lot of different games, Nin, especially, like, Roblox, especially Minecraft, even Fortnite. But generally, that's why I like playing with friends, no matter what the game is. Roblox, Minecraft, Fortnite. I don't play Roblox anymore, but I did a couple times just to try it out.
I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was. But I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
No, it's a small child.
Whoa. Ethan wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Do we know why Traveler... Does she have gloves on both hands?
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
Interesting. Traveler has little gloves covering her thumbs, which is almost exactly like what you have. It's almost like an artist's drawing glove kind of thing. Something that somebody uses to, like, keep... Actually, no, it's not... No, but that's not even right either. It's the other... It's the... When you're an artist, you usually cover the... You cover the bottom fingers, not the top fingers. Weird. Is that... Oh, wait a minute. Is that what you use to draw a bow with? To protect your hand while... To protect your hand on the bowstring? Maybe. Maybe it's that.
All right. But first... Let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Interesting. Yeah. Do we need to go back to Candace? Candace? What?
Oh, of course not.
Of course not. Bow is the middle and the index finger. So yeah, Traveler's got these gloves on, like, the bottom of her thumb. Weird. I don't know. Also, what happened to this quest? That was weird. It just didn't activate the next part. Oh, she's inside? Okay. Interesting. Sino asked Isaac.
Sino is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
You're back. Hello.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Maybe. I want to change my name, but I didn't know you have to wait 14 days. Yeah, I think that's a YouTube thing. Because people, I actually had an issue with this a couple years ago. People would change their name like super rapidly to avoid, like I would ban somebody and then they would use a different account and then change the name and like do all this weird stuff. It was not great. But I'm glad they did that, but it just makes it troublesome for people who want to change it on the fly, unfortunately. Be careful what you share to strangers on the internet. And yeah, that's just a good policy to have as an internet goer for all of us. Koi, I used to do archery, and I have way too many bruises because of like the finger and the arm guards, or at least the lack of the lack of finger and arm guards. Yeah, because you've got like forearm guard to protect your arm, and then you've got wrist, I guess, a wrist guard as well as that, and then it's the two fingers in the middle of your hand, right? Interesting.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
So, do you see what I'm talking about with Traveler having like... Traveler has these... I don't know, I guess like maybe that's just part of the outfit, but it's got a glove that like only comes down on the thumb. And at first I was... I'm trying to... I don't know what that would be for. Because when you're drawing something, you're usually... It's your pinky and your pinky fingers that have like the glove for drawing. It's not archery. Is it for sword wielding? Is that helpful? Maybe it is sword wielding. Because, I mean, that is her weapon of choice. It wouldn't be bow, right? Huh. Okay. I don't know. Better grip? But if it was better grip, then, like, why would you... Like, if you're holding a sword... The only thing that I can think of in terms of, like, sword... Aether has full gloves. This could, in a way, I could see that protecting your hand. I think it's just character design. I think you're right, Spun. I think we're overthinking this on an extreme level. But it's funny to me that that's part of her outfit, and I don't know. I want to know, man. I want to know. Where's the lore behind her handguards?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden.
Yes.
I still
That's
noticed
fair.
him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back.
Do we know who his grandfather is? That's the question. And it's a weird friend on Roblox. Thank goodness I unfriended him. Yeah, I do that all the time in my chat in Inroader. I get weird people. I ban them all the time because I don't got time for them. If someone's being strange or weird, there's no reason for me to keep them around. I agree.
Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather.
Can you guys hear it okay, by the way?
Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man.
This Isak really loves spying.
However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him.
Weird.
One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance.
I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Want to donate, but I have no money, so I can't buy anything. No, it's Ninrunner. It's totally okay. people can be here no matter what. Whether you guys donate or whether you guys just hang out. I'm okay with either one. There's no pressure.
So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression.
A bit of dementia?
It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking.
Sounds like...
Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Yeah, that's true.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives.
Even so sounds like Irminsul. Man.
It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
I don't know where they sell Daisy amiibos. Do you know where? Usually Amazon is my first go-to for anything like merch related, especially amiibos. I generally don't go to stores anymore for that kind of stuff like GameStop. I feel like they just rip you off. Lucid Grandpa was probably... Oh! Interesting. Lucid Grandpa was probably Nahida. She must have sued the other Mad Scholars as well. That's what we saw... Well, that's what we heard about during the earthquake. He's probably connected the dots as well.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Bingo!
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
Yeah. That's hard. That's a great quote, too. That's a great quote that I feel like is applicable to so many other things. Like saying, you know, these people deserve better. Okay. Let me go turn up my air conditioning because it's very warm right now. Because, you know, summertime... it's just... I think the hardest part about the summer, at least for me, is that, you know, living in North Carolina, it's very, 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 very humid around here. And, oh my gosh, the day just changed. Someone disappeared. It's just so humid, and there's no reprieve. There's nothing cool in the nighttime, unfortunately. Turn off the sun. I will appeal to the proper people to turn off the sun, Ange. I will do my best. I'll see what options I have. Oh my goodness. If enough people protest, we can turn this off. Is it a democratic decision like that? Yes.
Oh, it's you guys.
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Oh, we're ready to go.
Really? Wow, thank you so much.
Dun, dun, dun. Your grandpa will be safe and sound, or at least we'll...
Yeah!
All right. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Okie dokie doke. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Ask locals for information. Have you seen Grandpa?
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
Patch notes 2 and 3 minutes per 2!
You mean the village
Are we getting
keepers?
Splatoon patch notes, Splendid?
Oh,
Let's go.
Think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Oh no. they shouldn't be doing that. Probably not. Is this patch notes for a patch that is coming, or that has already gone out, or that will be available soon, hopefully?
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Little buddy. Wait a minute. Ignore my new name. YouTube made it so that you can't change your name after changing it for 2 weeks. Hey, Fuzzy, how's it going? Fortunately, I recognize your Discord profile picture. Hey, Fuzzy. Yeah, we were actually just talking about that. The fact that, yeah, you can't change your name after 2 weeks. Oops. So was this relevant? Was this, is this related? Was this related to, I learned that the hard way. Yes, we found out, haven't we? Is this related to, Wild Goat's channel? Little buddy related? Hi, Fuzzy. I mean, little buddy. Hey, dude. I prefer this name, actually. Splendid, are you proposing that Fuzzy change his name permanently? Little buddy. So now we've got three different characters here. We've got Rex, Fuzzy Wolf, and Little Buddy. We've got a bunch of different things. Yes. Pog Taylor. Hello, Pog Taylor. How you doing? Welcome to chat. How was your weekend? Do anything funky? Fence post too, if you count that. When did fence post? When did fence post come into reality? Oh man, I don't remember that unless that was something different. Hugs for all. Did Wild finish her stream? Dun dun dun. I'm getting hugs. I wonder. Either way, a long time ago, Effect said something about changing my name to Fence Post. So you did? Oh wait, was this Fence Post in like Fortnite related or something like that? Interesting. Doo-doo-doo. I love the lore of everybody's name. Dun, dun, dun. People in Roblox are mean just because they call me a furry when I have a cat mask on my avatar. That's usually because people are bullies for no reason. Again, like you said earlier, Ninrudder, just removing them or banning them. It was completely random, dude.
Anything
Fence post Fuzzy.
No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
Oh, he just walks away. He's like, nope, that's it. Bye. Okay, thank you, villager man. Thank you, villager dude. She didn't raid you? Oof. Listen, Wild does not have an obligation to raid me every single time. I was just wondering. When you said hugs for all, I was getting my
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Scholars have gone missing. Do you know anything about it?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
Yes?
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Likely excuse. You go to bed early, but it seems to be very dark outside right now.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
True. She's thinking about the earthquake stuff.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right?
Your grandpa's long-lost twin? Yes.
He was actually the one who protected my house.
Oh, they're the same!
I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground.
Interesting. So he's even the guy from the story, too. Ah. Interesting. Search for YouTube good names. I found Epic Plays. Epic Plays sounds cool, but that's also a very generic name. Like, it doesn't really... Epic Plays is like, good gamer. It's kind of just non-descriptive and not, like, not special in any sort of way. Little bit... Fuzzy? Little Buddy? If you didn't know, Little Buddy's Wild's channel mascot and her stream bot. At the start of stream, she says, I need to reinstall Little Buddy's software. And as something I said, don't uninstall me. Oh no. Yeah, no, I have a Little Buddy technically. A long time ago, I met Wild Goat in person, and she gave me like a little buddy, the little tiny. It's so hard to see this on camera, but wah, the little sheep. He's not in focus, but he's a little tiny sheep. There he is, little buddy. Just need to give him some shadow, give him some shade. Yeah. Anyway, so I've had this ever since. That was like years ago. But yeah, that was the inspiration, I think, for the bot as well. Possibly. Yes.
It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that?
Yes, they did.
Well, whatever the case,
She doesn't know, but we do.
I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome. You've heard of Little Buddy. Have you heard of Little Fuzzy? Or Buddy Wolf? Aw, that's actually kind of cool. Petition Fuzzy, Little Fuzzy Buddy Wolf. There we go. We're giving you all the marks, Fuzzy. We're giving you all the options. Look, it's an all-in-one option. All together. There are no patch notes. Wait, what? Splinja. All this build-up, all this excitement. There's no patch notes. Is it just like a regular mid-season thing that didn't happen? Man.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently?
Down with ballpoint.
You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, space out.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while.
It will happen. It has to. It has to. Ballpoint has to die. Man, 3 minutes. But Nintendo are procrastinating, probably. Just like me on my homework.
The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual.
Man.
I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough Mora.
Don't make enough Mora.
Might explain why she's always mad at me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
Poor guy. I feel like when everyone was young, their favorite character has to be Yoshi. Yoshi, Mario. I like Kirby, actually. Kirby was cool as far as Nintendo property is concerned. Splinja, no, it actually has to happen. There's always a mid-season around this time. Does it have to be today, Splinja, or could it just be like anytime this week? Unless this is like perfectly the mid-season point. Also, is this mid-season? Dude, like, end of season is the end of August. It's that quick? That quick of a turnaround? I am petitioning, by the way, to try and, so far, I'm gonna try and do 1 turf match a day at least, so I can get the first win of the day bonus. So if y'all ever see me online playing Turf War for a match, you can poke me. It's usually going to be in the evenings. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll try. More like Little Pog Taylor. That could work, Pog Taylor.
It was nothing. You're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
Yes, in a way.
Ooh, that's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you.
Aw, thanks, Jabari.
I've known you since you were very young.
I mean, he is
so
really
as far
young.
as I'm concerned,
What?
You're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Wow, what a nice guy!
Jabari's so neat.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Ange, what were you saying about, like, the NPCs being, like, super cool people?
Huh? Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here.
What did Sino notice?
Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
Oh. King Deshret and the 3 Magi. What a weird place to start. What a weird place to start a new quest. Interesting. Do you see my point? They're so nice, right? Jabari's like, yo, just come over to my house. I'll make you dinner. That's so nice of him. What the heck? Right? Oh, I just broke my legs.
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Do we have to use, like... Act 4, let's go!
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Did Deshret? Did someone say Deshret?
Yes, of course I have.
Of course.
King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land.
I've never believed in any other gods.
Oh, ooh, yes, I've also never shaved this dorky mustache. Ooh. Hi, Alice. Hello. This is the Archon Quest? Why, yes, it is. And we just started Act 4, so we're right on track.
Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever.
Yeah.
Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and King Deshret.
King Deshret is insane. Got it. Okay, cool.
Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
Oh no.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some
And
sense.
this, my friends, is how conspiracy theories start.
Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Who knows?
Exactly.
Yes.
Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Yeah, and maybe I'll finally get rid of this bowl cut that I've had for 5 years.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Ooh, spicy. Hey, Sino. Admiral, what did you do to me? Pug Taylor, what did you do? What did I do? What did you do? Shabirb! Yeah. Hi, Shabirb. I'm alive. I have a mild headache. That's okay. Me too, Shabirb. I have a problem. Okay? My problem is that lately, I've only been able to sleep on my back. But when I sleep on my back, my sinuses drain into my... Sinuses? I don't know. My nose drains into my sinuses, like in the back of my head, and I wake up just like super stuffed up and like, ugh, I feel gross. I don't know what your headache's from, but I hope that you can drink some water. I hope it can feel better soon. Also, hi. Watch her.
Huh?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
I am Sino.
Patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Oh, I think I'm about to get bonked. Oh, he just pulls it out of nowhere. Cool. Sleeping problems, buddy? Yes, all the time. So much so, Suburb.
Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Oh, bro, this guy. They really said bro in Genshin? I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, I know. You literally said bro. Bro. Whoa, bro. I don't know, man. That's such a modern colloquialism. That just strikes me.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land. I'm not making this up. I swear.
Who are the people that you spoke to?
Go on. Keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia.
Yeah. How
They
dare
keep
they?
sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return.
Be gone! I've been getting too relaxed while I sleep and my jaw to pop out of... Oh, no! When I awake, my jaw is locked. It was locked for like 20 minutes the other day and I couldn't open my mouth. Ah! Too relaxed? I mean, usually too relaxed is like a... That's not a bad problem to have, but... Is there any way that you can have like a... I don't know, like a brace or a sleeping position to not, like, let your jaw pop out of place? Ouch. Shabirb, that's not fun. That's not related to your headache, though, right? Yeah, that ain't fun.
Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under King Deshret and fight for a share of the glory.
A share of the glory! It's my bones that pop out. Oh no, it sounds like your bones are rebelling, Shabirb. My bones are popping out of place. They're rebelling.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Got it. At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors.
Man.
If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
I'm just a mouthpiece.
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
What about you, bro? You. I don't know. It caused a lot of pain the other day. My skeleton is just trying to break out of its meat cocoon. Man. My skeleton. Dude! Superb, I don't know why that reminds me of, like, the skeleton dance. Skeleton dancing back and forth. Me, IRL. Dance, dance, dance.
No, not at all. I wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
He's at the bar.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
Their names!
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning
I
messages.
love how this guy's just chilling over here on the side.
So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
That's a spicy take, Sino.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
We'll do as you say. My second time in your live stream because I've been on the Team Vanilla one. Team Vanilla one was fun. I played on my own on Friday and with Finn. It was great. Had a good time this weekend. Thank you all for joining me. My bones are just doing a little jig at night. My bones are celebrating. We're free. And the jaw is the first to go.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying.
Good thing I'm on your side. Yes.
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead.
I hear everything.
But we need to check a few more places.
Sure.
Very well.
Check the scholar's homes. Hi, Isak.
I'm here.
I am
Where's
here.
your grandpa's house?
I did not stay where I was supposed to be. That's okay.
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
I can take you there. Just follow me. Never broken a bone before? I actually have not. That's like a weird fun fact is I've never broken a bone. In all of my crazy sports adventures, I've been mildly concussed before. I've gotten a lot of bruises.
Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
It's like leaving little sand trails everywhere. Not broken, only chipped. It's always the jaw. It's always the jaw and then the shoulder. Once in a while, the hips go too. Not the hips. Ah! Hip check.
This is where Grandpa usually stays.
There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
It's definitely the Irminsul incense.
But are you
Hips
okay?
don't lie.
Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
Boy. Oh, Paimon's so concerned about Traveler.
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
Ooh, I don't know if Sino's like taken aback from this.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So, you know Tainari?
Yes, we do. We do.
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
Oh, we're friends, all right.
Yes. Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too?
No. No need.
I can't handle the scent very well.
Did you first encounter this scent at
Giving me a
Tainari's house?
headache. It was the forest where the scholar was meditating.
In the forest.
From the scholar.
From the scholar.
Let's keep looking for more clues. It'd be more efficient if we split up. I mean, it could be, but also doesn't matter. Look for clues nearby. Oh, okay. Santa's gonna do his thing. Anything? There's mushroom. Oh, Kazuo's got like a little tune that plays when he does that. That's so cool. I don't know who's Tighnari, and neither was AR-57. Tighnari is a character in the game who we met earlier, who's integral to the story. Observe the tent. Observe tent. maybe if I stand on it at this angle. And AR-57 is my current level, Ninroder. So I am adventure rank 57. It kind of indicates how far I am in the game. I am observing this tent. This tent is not suspicious.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Ooh.
Here it is.
Incense?
Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here. From the size and shape, they belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes.
Local shoes.
This was probably someone from the village. The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in that direction.
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
Imagine waking up and seeing
We'd have
Kazuo
to
just
ask
sitting in
whoever
your
lured
tent.
him away with the incense.
Observe. Kazuo, I am here to wake you up. Good morning. Lured him away?
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
You can get lured away by food all the time.
Hey, what's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa.
Aww.
So someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
To resurrect King Deshret? Possibly.
Are the rumors really true? Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
Can do. Alright. Bros like me can tell really oddly specific things that come across as creepy, but I just stare at things for too long. Just like, I know this is off. Sino, particularly Shabur or Kazuo. Yeah. Also, Zeldino Splatunos. What up? How goes? Welcome to the game. We're playing Genshin. It's favorite food. I like mac and cheese. Man, favorite food is always such a broad question.
Right.
I like pizza.
The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice.
Are they always shopping? Are Candace and Dia always
Got a lot
shopping?
to tell you.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff.
Ah, welcome back.
Man. Alright.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too.
Hey, Dia. You
You
shoppers?
bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
No.
We haven't seen him at all.
He just left.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did you find out anything useful?
Maybe.
I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
Interesting. And not just Grandpa, but a lot of people too.
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular
getting
beyond
this
the wall.
thing?
Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here. Not to mention, making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip.
Ah,
Didn't you
thanks,
say that
Dia.
the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts.
Whoa. Wait, what? Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook? But Jabari was the super cool dude who was, like, inviting us to dinner. Oh. Wait, but we... Aw. Man! Ugh. Of course, there's gotta be a bad side. Take Nebbit. You wanna hear a Genshin spoiler? Watch out! You hold your books like this, right? Demonstrates, yeah, I can see faint lines of where they've been before. I didn't think of how that creepy that sounded. You hold your books like this? Yes. Yeah? I know where they've been. I can see into the past. Staring at someone's hands for too long without thinking. Man. Like, oh, like when someone holds their book. Yeah, kind of like, I've got calluses from rock climbing and from guitar. And they're, like, very specific. So, I can see that. Valid, Shabirb. Valid. I feel like I've heard these names before somewhere. We have!
These guys have one thing in common.
Also, Creepy
and that's
Dude is in the
being
background
broke.
back there.
The rougher
This
life
guy.
gets, the
Whoever
more
this
they
is.
want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia.
Oh, and he's gone.
Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Spicy.
Tia, you're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
Dia's winking at me. Maybe I should stay quiet for now. Dia's winking at me.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every more I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Wow. Talk about drinking
Let's
in the
head
bar
out.
being an investment.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Ooh. Tell him. I don't understand doctor's writing.
Why?
Neither do I, Nin.
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out.
I worked as a pharmacy tech once, and I had to interpret a lot of doctor's writings. It is not easy. It is very complicated. And messy. Hands tell a lot about someone. I've got scars from being bitten by birds on my hands. A bump when I hold my pencil. I think I've got that too. Or maybe I don't have as much of a bump because I don't do a lot of writing anymore. But I used to have like a straight up kind of like callus or whatever it was. Yeah, like on my finger where I held my pen. Maybe not as like I said, maybe not as much anymore because I don't write as much. I do more typing nowadays, but yeah, been a time.
The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of.
What?
But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust.
I'm pretty sure you've got every fighting skill known to man, Dia. I've seen it. I have a bump on my wrist where my keyboard is. I've literally... Do you see, like, this, like, giant red spot on my... do you see this red spot? I've literally had people ask me, like, are you okay? And, like, dude, that... Why is yours so big? Because that's where, like, my wrist... This is due to my mouse. And, like, when I'm playing anything, like, that spot is right where my wrist is hitting for my mouse. And it's just, it's the contact point. And also, like, the way that my sensitivity is, yeah, it's not as bad on my other hands, but yeah. So, if you're asking if anyone can relate, I mean, yeah, for real. I have a bump on my wrist where my canvas and my desk hits. Interesting. I have a mouse that's tinier than my hand. There's like a couple of wireless mouses that are really, really, really small. Fortunately, mine's pretty sizable. Okay. Dua.
I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me. Good, then we've got a plan. The
Easy.
Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the Mad Scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Sorry, Sino.
Alright,
You didn't sign up for this.
plan.
Alright, creepy imposter dude. She knows. She knew he was there. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we're going back to Caravan. Neat. Marmalade is furious because I put her in a cone of shame earlier due to her feather picking. I feel bad, but she looks so cute. Do I have a... You know what? Shabard? Since I'm thinking about it, yes. Let me go to my Discord and let me make the bird channel that I've been thinking about making this entire time. And I kept saying that I would make it. Let's see. What do we got? We got cat. What do we have here? We've got cat craze. We've got doggo addiction, my cat craze, my bird sanctuary. There we go. All right, new channel for birds. Oh, you can reorder channel. Don't show again. What? Why can't I drag and drop things? Weird. Okay, I guess I can't do that anymore. All right. Happy shakes and squeaks. Ah! Bayax, hello. How you doing? Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. What was I gonna do? Did I fix it? Yes, I fixed it. Bird sanctuary. Bird. Okay. Yep, should be everything. Shabirb. Do I need to put a description? Yeah, I'll put a description in there. Let me... A channel for all things birds. Whether you have birds, whether you have pets, yep, pets, pics, fun bird facts, or anything about feather friends, share it here. Okay. Birds. I'll add the, usually I put an emoji next to the channels, but I will, I'll add an emoji later. Okay. Excuse me while I dump bird lore in the server, please do. You should see the channel. You should see the channel Shburb. It's the new one. Kind of tired, kind of mad. It's the beginning of a new week and it's fine. I'm kind of tired, kind of schmad. Sad and schmad. Yes. All right.
Well, here we are again.
Here we go again. She really said, man. Here we go again. I don't like when people call me Ninroder because I thought of that name, accidentally inserted it, and want to change it, but I couldn't. Can you change after 2 weeks, Ninroder? Later on, as they say. Excuse me while I dump Bird Lord. Please, and share the picture of Marmalade in her cone if you wish, Shabirb. I'll post some of my pictures from my trip. Do I have some? Wait a minute. Do I have some pictures like right now? Did I download any on my phone? I don't know if I did. If I have any bird pics, I'll post them now, but if I don't, then I won't worry about it. I don't think I offloaded any. They're still on my camera. Part of it is because I'm waiting for my camera to get, yeah, I'm currently waiting. Unfortunately, my camera was super full, and my phone is also pretty full as well, so I need to do like a big photo dump, both from my camera and my phone, so...
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
I'll work on that too. Birds! Yes! It's because I don't have a phone, so I don't have a phone number. Oh, I see. Yeah, a lot of people in that situation use like a WhatsApp sometimes. I have WhatsApp on my phone when I have like international friends that I have to text. I don't know if that counts, or if that's a valid way of doing things for other accounts.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
A wall this tall.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid.
I don't remember needing a phone number to make a Discord account. It might be a new thing. It might be like a new safety thing in particular. Please be careful about what you share online. I said this already, but I'll say it again. Just as far as like privacy, age, location, that kind of stuff. Generally, as a general note to everybody, make sure to keep that private. As a general note. Thank you, Darren's. Alright, no, okay. Just making sure, Nin.
Also, why is this high wall here? Can a wall really block sandstorms?
Why is this high wall tall? Why is this tall wall here? Making a hall in the middle of the fall. In the seasons. Or them all. I must be really new then, because I made a new account last month for like work stuff.
It was only after I grew up that I realized the Wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us. Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages.
Why
to
us?
them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control.
Ouch, man.
Nothing more.
Dude. So... Man, that's brutal.
Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving.
This is such an interesting, like... This is like a class battle, essentially, between the academia.
Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate. Even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
Man.
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Break down this wall! It's basically what Sumeru is, a big class struggle between the desert. It's so fascinating seeing the class between, like, the very, very lush jungle and also the desert. But I hope she doesn't do anything drastic here. Yeah.
Hey, Dia. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
Dia said, Carlos, what do you mean? Gosh dang it. Internet safety is important in general. Don't share age, name, and city. I share state and country where I live, but only because I feel comfortable with it. Yeah, me as well. I mean, and part of that is because of information that I've released. Some people don't release their first name, which is totally okay and probably a good thing. Don't ever release last name as much as you can help it. I usually share my city and state because I already released that as a P.O. box thing, but nothing about like specific locations.
No, not at all.
Ah.
This place just gets me thinking, that's all.
Oh good, Dia's not going to destroy the place. Class struggles, academia is a great example of how university works. Brutal. I mean, it is though. And it's interesting. I was reading an article the other day about how even stuff at like MIT and Harvard is not up to par with where it's been in the past. And so people are really like, it's almost like, you know, we're struggling in a culture where people are seeking out higher education, but then also the people in higher education like MIT and whatnot are trying to like publish papers, but they might be using like falsified data. That's what this article was about. Some like really prolific, like powerful professor ended up using a lot of falsified data for their papers, and MIT had to like retract a ton of stuff. It's like, yikes, man. That does not speak well to MIT's reputation, much less the professor.
Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yes.
Yep, we gotta catch those. Shh.
Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're
Yeah,
here
we gotta
for.
catch those rats. That mouse problem in Caravan Rebot.
Our mission
Yeah.
started the moment we arrived.
Finally, someone told her to shush. Anthony, what do you mean? Paimon's fine. She's the voice of our main character, so why not? But also, I like that we're seeing a lot more of Traveler's internal dialogue, even if it's not voiced. I appreciate that we're seeing it, right? We're seeing a little bit more of the Traveler. Anyway, hey, Anthony. I'm worried about me getting into university, but for the kids who can't afford a simple semester, I just can't imagine. Class struggle in the real world is in the real world is just as real as in the virtual world. And I wonder if it's games like this, Ange, that are doing what they can to kind of like to highlight that, right? Like they're highlighting and pointing out these kind of things that still happen even in fictional universes as well. Aoi! Sorry, I've been lurking. Wi-Fi here is really slow. That's okay. Aoi, have you encountered any issues with my stream? Like any buffering or buffering issues or problems? Only because I've been having some encoding problems on my end, and so I hope it's not I hope it's not inadvertently affecting you guys out there as well. Just asking.
Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
Sure. To the tavern, the best place for information. Barkeep, do you know anything? Yes. Ask Dia's acquaintances for clues. What I want to know is why were those people who we met earlier, who we definitely recognize, were actually, they have like these really nasty nicknames. Yeah, like Nasir.
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
Interesting.
You mean you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Interesting.
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
What's Zaki doing here? There's a few kids in Teyvet who can't afford an education. So unfortunate! And that's a reality too, right? Not everybody can get that. No, I've been busy playing with the dogs. Yes, the dogs! Also, Aoi, if you want to post pictures of the dogs in, there's a dog channel in the Discord. If you want to post it in there, you can. Feel free. The Wi-Fi is just slow. Security has had constructions happening, so you're good. Okay. Perfect. Just want to check. Dia's backstory really highlights the unequal opportunity between people born in the desert versus the jungle. Definitely like some real world parallels. Is Dia's backstory something that you get into like her story quest as well, Anthony? When you get the chance, you should play through Kave's hangout. Ooh, Kave and I guess Dia's hangout as well, technically.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
Guests from another land? Travelers? Yes, hello.
Hello, hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
Drinking buddy? Hey, in a way. You do get her story. Oh, though, do Tanari. I mean, listen, I'm sure everybody's story quest is really cool. The thing is, I'm just trying to get through the main Archon quest before Fontaine. Yes. Vasco, hello. I love Kave's hangout. How long are these hangouts? Do you think I could like push through these on stream? I don't know. It's so hard because Genshin is just so rich of content, right? His hangout struggles the outlines of seeing how kids try and get to the academia. Oh, interesting. From Kave's perspective, right? Okay. I'll have to give it a look. Speaking of Discord, when you get a chance, if you could check out the art that I put in art part, no pressure, but I'm starting to like it after hating it at first. I saw what you're talking about, Shabir. Are you talking about that oil self-portrait? Yeah? I saw it at work. I didn't get to comment on it, but it looks really cool. I like all the colors that you put in. That's the best part to me. And I think oil is such an interesting medium to work with. It's very cool. Are you going to do anything else in that medium, Shabir? Possibly. I'd say like an hour or two per hangout. Oh, that's not long at all. Maybe I could do something then, Vasco. Maybe I could do something on stream for those. Let's see where we are once we get through Sumeru and how close we are to Fontaine, and maybe I can do some story quest stuff. I think that'd be kind of fun. Mariah, I've made an executive decision. Mariah, what executive decision are we going with? What is our decision? Hangouts are pretty short, but they have 6 alternate endings, kind of like a choose-your-own adventure. So they're pretty short if you go through just one ending, much less 6. Vasco's gonna faint because of your quest list. Oh no, Koi, you already scared me already. Oh no, my quest list? You mean like the ones that yeah.
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways.
I could look at my quest list, but it's probably egregious. It's probably kind of spooky. Act 5 itself is like 4 to 5 hours long. Okay, it's not a thing I have to do all in one shot, right, Darren's? Right?
Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they?
Act 5 is 4 to 5 hours.
You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Man. Shabirb, yes, I've been doing several things in a medium. My friend gifted me some $50 oil paints and was like, hey, I don't want these. I'm not an oil fan if you want them. And you're like, yeah, please, thank you. Let's go.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So, Dia,
the other side
looking for someone?
Yeah. Have you seen Enger, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
Oh, we were just hanging out. How long is this? I may have to leave some time. No, it's okay. Ninrunner, I'll be streaming for probably another, at least another hour and a half, maybe? Yeah, probably another hour and a half or so. I'll be here for a little bit.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation.
Yeah, spice trading deal.
Maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
A spice trading deal. 4 to 5 hours is so quick. So fast.
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days. So, you came here to help him out?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret.
Oh.
Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family.
Oh.
If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Muscle. Adaron smoking that spice? Lenny Mays? Jess? No. The only spice we've been smoking is incense, apparently, because we're following the incense trail. Hey, Jess, what's up? Welcome.
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend, too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
Come with me. Delavar? Delavar, we need to know. We need to know a thing or two. Wait, how far is this? This is like outside the city. What? Weird. Okay, on we go. Doing good. How was your weekend? Did you do anything crazy fancy? And are you finished with your coding class? All things considered. Mariah, I'm putting both Kalis and Stella on the express for Chaos' story. Oh, let's go. The Star Rail Express with Stella on there too. That sounds like fun. I can't wait to see how that plays out. Using the Trailblazers like that. Throwing in the main characters. Is this gonna be a trap?
Are we there yet?
Yep. This is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Interesting.
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark.
Oh, Zaki.
You're like lambs to the slaughter.
Oh no. It's an ambush! Help! Good thing I'm...
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there.
Who's this loser talking like they have a vision? Yeah, exactly.
Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the Academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. I knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake.
That's okay. We can deal without Sino.
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think.
Why didn't we bring Sino? Oh no!
But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the Academia.
Top 10 regrets.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Oh, dang. Is it Delavar? Dun-dun-dun.
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
Fancy meeting you out here in the desert in the middle of nowhere in the middle of the night.
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary.
Miss
You should have
Mercenary.
known the traitors are what us followers of King Deshret despise the most.
That despise, yes. Traveler, yes, Dia.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the Dendro Archon.
Enger is angry.
Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
You don't deserve us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
Brutal. These names are so bizarre. It was like, if I was physically in the situation, I wouldn't stop laughing. It's, you know, it's funny the way that they come up with names, Ange, and I don't know if it's randomly generated. I just want to point out, I know that her story was immaculate, and her voice acting and her character development and her whole story arc was awesome. But I do have a slight critique on the name of Dunyarzad. What in what? What is Dunyarzad? I don't know, man. It just doesn't. If anything, it struck me as it struck me as strange. Rich people problems. I mean, maybe. All that aside, I thought the story was incredible, but Dunyarzad's name like threw me for a loop anytime I had to say it. Cookie! Hello, friends! I'm quite sleepy today, but it's okay. Hello, Cookie. It's Monday. I know Monday's kind of a sleepy day for myself as well. I don't have any coffee today because it is like 85 degrees outside. It is gross, so I'm not having any hot drinks, but I definitely need the coffee. But I hope you're doing well, Cookie.
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
Street rat pack. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Street rat pack.
Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Enough talking. Get him.
It's like Stranger Things. 7 days and it's time to spend my primos.
Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
What are you spending your primos on in 7 days, Cookie? Is there a new banner?
Following order. New punching.
One with nature.
Welcome to the party.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
All that talk and
My
what?
apologies.
What's that? You're getting tossed around like a salad? Oh no. Darn. Too bad.
Impossible.
Ah.
How could you?
I love being leveled up to the point where like all these guys can talk this big talk, but it's like when I get to them, it's like, ha, man. Oh, Wander's banner next. Yee. Good luck and have fun on Wander's banner, Cookie. I know you've got enough prepared for it. Mariah, let's just say the moment Blade gets his missing blade in his face, the Trailblazers go down laughing.
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop.
Dun, 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 dun. Jenny, I'm home with dinner. Oh, how nice of you to bring dinner home. How's dinner doing? How are they? Wow. Bringing dinner home. How nice of you, Jenny. Oh, Kokomi is next week? Oh, I didn't know Kokomi was on this banner. I'm going to save my gems, but yee, Kokomi people.
I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all.
Oh, that's why she said that. Womp womp. She knew what was happening. She knew people were listening.
And of course, you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, so much for your info. Dun dun dun. Dinner will be dinner will be eaten, evil laughs. I've brought dinner home, and now dinner will be with me. Ah! I am eating dinner. Aha. Kokomian Wanderer, but I already have a C6 Wanderer. Oh my gosh, Koi. A C6 Wanderer? A seasick Wanderer? Oh no, he's been on the boat with Beto for too long.
Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting.
Ha.
That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others.
Seafood.
That's what you thought.
You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
Why, of course.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic.
Worthless. I thought Genshin was a roleplay game. It can be roleplayed. Some people do. But I personally do not. I'm actually not a big fan of roleplay in general. But I would say there's a very, very slim portion of players who play it as a roleplay. Most play it for the actual like RPG story that it is. Jenny, about my name, 123 was taken. 123 was taken, so the next number was 345. I've been thinking about changing my username. That's amazing. I respect that. I mean, to be fair, for me, Aderon was taken, so I became Aderon_. And even when I had opportunities to change that, I had to keep it because it's just been iconic now. I can't unchange it. Not into roleplay, says the theater guy. I think there's a difference, Koi, in that. I don't know. I think theater is a stage in which a character, you are becoming the character to give them a voice on a stage. But in something like a video game where the character already has their own voice and already has a way of presenting themselves, there's no reason for me to be a role player on them. And they are like the purest form. Theater is scripted. I can't do impromptu. That's true as well. That's the other part of it, I would say. Acting and role-playing should not be the same. No, they're very different in that way. I think Ange and Koi, you're bringing up the same kind of points, yeah? Right. I want so many people, but my friend was like, nope, you're going to wait for Zhongli to come back. Are you waiting for Zhongli, Ange? I don't know when that'll be, but maybe. My Sino main friend pulled out the joke document in co-op today. Joined the world with like, how do I make an egg roll? It was like, and the worst punchline possible. How do I make an egg roll? You make an egg roll. Zhongli is rumored to be soon. Zhongli's coming back, yes? Okay. All the Geo boys. Hopefully when Fontaine gets here. Except for Goru. Oh, poor Goru. Goru's cool, though. He's so neat. I love his character design. In one swift kick, Dia knocks Zaki unconscious.
That should be all of them.
Yeah, eat dirt. Literally.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
Why, yes.
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
I already have Goru. C6? Good lord, Koi. The punchline? I figured it out. I just pushed it. Weep! How do you make an egg roll?
Oh,
Push it.
But instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
I love that that punchline includes, like, instead of just saying, like, you push the egg, it's like, oh, I figured it out.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house?
Yeah.
The wide-eyed butcher,
Scar-riddled bandit, the crooked crook.
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves.
Wow, they came up with street nicknames for themselves and then can't even put up a fight. Yikes. I'm an avid Hydro and Dendro liker. I like their designs. Animo! I'm an animo person. Ever since Sucrose and continuing into Kazuha, I think I can't really say anything else.
Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how King Deshret is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap.
Yeah, Zaki.
Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down.
Oh, the ducktail bearded crook.
That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Yeah, the guy who seemed like really cool. I wonder why I like Pyro. I think I know why. Yes, Darren. Do we have any Electrolikers? Any Electrolikers out? Yes, Blocko, actually. I mean, Blocko's main is Kuching. So I would mark Blocko down as probably an Electro appreciator. Her next line was, to be frank, I would have to change my name and gender. Animo and Pirate Supremacy, love both of them. Oh, true. Also, Koi, you like Yae Miko? But Koi, if you had to pick one, are you a Geo boy, or do you like... I mean, everybody can like different characters, but like... We have all the affinities! Ah, this is what you were going for, Ange! I think we can make a gauntlet out of this. Wait a minute, that's not what we were... That's not what this was about. What are you doing? Is this the Fatui accumulating the Gnosis over here? Cryo-likers! We're looking for a cryo-liker! Anyone like cryo? I know that we had some people who really liked Chung Yoon back in the day, but...
Wait, so he's a radical too?
Yes, possibly.
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
D is so smart. Let's go. Hey, Aaron, why is it so hard to have a YouTube career? I tried making one, only got 13 subs, and then I have this account about Roblox, and I have 0 subs. It is hard in Rotor because no matter how many videos you make, no matter how much creativity you have, you are always at the mercy of the algorithm. And by that I mean you are always at the mercy of what YouTube of how YouTube decides to distribute its videos. So to give you an example of how I really came to get 6,000 subscribers, a very, very large chunk of that came from I started playing Minecraft in 2018, and people may not remember this, but 2018 is the year that PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye and Markiplier and a bunch of other people like rushed back into Minecraft out of the blue. None of them had really gotten into Minecraft content at all, but all of those some of the biggest names in YouTube gaming got back into Minecraft, and all of a sudden I was doing Minecraft streams, they were doing Minecraft videos, and I never did anything collabing. I didn't do anything like reacting to PewDiePie's Minecraft videos. No. It was just the fact that I was playing Minecraft at the same time as them. That like really gave me a bunch of subs at the very beginning. And after that I started streaming, and I've met a bunch of different people. All the people I've met in chat as of now have been great friends of mine for a long time now because I've been streaming. But at the same time, if anybody has noticed, I have been sitting at 6.02k subs for like months. And that is out of my control. Like I have sat at the same sub count. I have gained subs and lost subs and gained and lost like for a very long time. If I was trying to make a career out of this, I would be very concerned. But I have a full-time job. I have a full-time job that pays my bills, and then I stream and I play Minecraft on the side. Like, yes, this is a channel, and yes, it earns a little bit of money, but it's not. It does not pay my electric bill. It does not pay for my room. You know, I know some friends of mine who do make this their job, and it is very, 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 very hard. You have to have a lot of determination. You have to have a really great business mindset. It's not just like hey, I can post videos and make money, unfortunately. And it's not even just about Minecraft and Rotor. It's about a bunch of different things. If you are making Roblox content, and Roblox content is currently like really low on the algorithm, like nobody's watching it, it doesn't matter how much you love a game. If the algorithm is not pushing it, it struggles to get found, and it struggles to make money. And the other problem is that YouTube just can like make different rules all the time, and it really screws people over. I had a lot of good friends a couple years ago. Do any of you guys remember Gamer Chad? Some of you might remember Gamer Chad. He was a Minecraft YouTuber who was here a couple of years ago. He had a huge channel with like over 1 million subs, but it was animations geared toward like kids, and like it was like a comedy strip kind of thing. unfortunately, YouTube came through with a law that said, like, if you're posting content that's technically kid related, you can't monetize it. You cannot earn money. And like the entire channel, it died. He had to quit. He had to stop after 1 million subscribers. So it's shocking, horrifying, but true that you can create as great of a channel as you want, but there is literally a day that YouTube could come along and the whole thing could just be gone. Wanted to be an animator. Gamer Chad was an animator. He made animated videos, and then all of a sudden this law came through. This law came through, and just obliterated it. So, in the past, I used to say like, oh yeah, you know, make a channel, like do things, you know, make videos. It's very hard. I think people don't understand like the difficulty that it is to be in this kind of position. Wait a minute, Jenny, that's not. Isn't that the K-pop like heart thingy? That's not a. Is that a snap? Wait a minute. That's not what that is. Oh no! Thanos snap. The snap before the snap. Imagine Thanos be like, I'm gonna snap you out of existence. Like, wait a minute, I know what that is. Thanos heart. YouTube saying farewell. Duh. That's great. Anyway, that was a small rant to say. It is very hard, and it is not an easy task. And to be as prolific as, you know, some of these top YouTube channels, like Jaden Animations, for example, it is a hard place to be in. I started to fall asleep and then I'm waking up with K-pop. What is happening? Yes. Does the Riz face with the heart? Yeah, exactly. Being YouTuber is equivalent to working an 80-hour work week. Yeah, ask Zombies Go Nom. Zombies does this for his full-time job, and it is a full-time job. He is on the computer all the time, and I would say like 80 to 90% of his work is like in the background making new assets for the channel, and only like 10 to 15% of it is actually streaming, actually like playing the games. It's hard, man. If you want to start a YouTube channel, Twitch channel, whatever, just make sure that you can pay the bills too. Yeah, and I've told people, I think it actually really helps as well to have different disciplines in your life, right? It is you can have whatever channel you want, you can make whatever content you want, but if you are able to get a job that helps you pay the bills, you're allowed to have like hobbies, aka like a channel that can pay some money, sure, but it's not everything. You know, it's diversifying your income diversification, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's hard. It is a hard position to be in. But I think that's the beauty. I think a lot of people when they're growing up, they're saying like, okay, this is what I want to do. Like, okay, I want to do this job, or I want to do this thing, and like that's great. But generally, my advice to them is typically, if you want to do something like, say, like I want to be a YouTuber. Like that's the dream job that I have, right? You can be a YouTuber, but the reality of it, like I've explained, is that it's very, very, very unlikely that you're going to get that kind of full-time job that's going to pay your bills, like, to be that long-term. So what might be the better option is that you're allowed to have whatever other jobs you want, like, on the side, but then also, sure, like, do YouTube as a hobby, do content creation, like, as a fun thing, and sure, like, earn some income on the side. But, you know, if that doesn't pay everything, that's okay, because you got multiple jobs / income / things that are helping, right? Shabirb, YouTube is a very hard career path, but if you really wanted to, you have to put in a lot of work and be very determined, and not cave under the pressure. It is very discouraging. It's very hard. It is not easy. I've had many times where I thought about quitting because I just wasn't sure what I was doing, and I wasn't sure I was happy with it. But again, that's kind of my point too, of saying that. That's my point in saying that it's good to have multiple things, because I think for people who do YouTube as their only job, it can become exhausting, and it's nice to have a job, but then also switch to streaming and like have these different things going on in their lives on the day to day. Cookie, Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. I have big things ahead of me, like sitting in bed. I'll be sitting in bed tomorrow like I did today. Oh, Cookie. Well, hey, have a good night, have a good sleep, and thank you for jumping in. Enjoy your Wanderer polls once we get there, a week from now, whatever it might be. Ange, for me, I wanted to get into music. I'm in a music group right now, but I know this ain't paying my bills. I'm studying in law right now. Seriously? Ange, I know you're going to law. Give me that lawyer job, and I'll charge all my friends if they want to have me defend them. Objection! Yeah, exactly. No, but see, that's the thing. Like, you can be a lawyer, but then also do music, right? That's really cool, Ange. And that's the goal, too. You know, music, a lot of people want to be music and do that as a career, but the reality is it's, like, very hard to make that as a job. For sure. You can't have me for free! Can I be your friend? Right. Jess, the best way to start a YouTube channel is to start it as like a side project. Have it be something you love to do. Plus, like the state of the logarithm, it's far better to have it's far better to have an education as well. Yes, exactly. Just having like multiple things going on, right? Mariah, not me eating string cheese during a serious talk, dude. Listen, string cheese is like one of my favorites. Why not? It can be during a serious conversation, especially when you let the string cheese give you walrus tusks. Why not? Yes. Pay up! Oh no! Ange, what are my dues? What do I owe you? Yes. I don't know how to connect the Nintendo to a computer, but I want to do Mario Kart streams. There's a thing called a capture card in Rotor. And there's a bunch of different capture cards out there. I have an Elgato capture card. It's a little more expensive, but I have friends who have some other capture cards that aren't as expensive. They're like $20. But they don't allow you to see what you're streaming. It has to just like go to a TV. So it's not as easy to use, but Ange, but that's what I'm saying, right? I'm a musician. I could go into music, but the chances of me turning into a job is very low. And it's also also the odds of it like changing is very high. Like what happens if your genre like falls out, you know? Shabirb, gonna try and go into ornithology! Birds! And get an art degree. Ornithology will provide a steady income, and freelance art will be on the side. It comes down to like what I decide to master when I go to college. I think that time is approaching when you go to college, which is soon. Yeah. So would you have to get a general undergrad degree first and then a master's in ornithology, Shabirb? Oh, man, I freaking love birds. That's so cool. Shabirb, I can't wait to hear like what you do. I can't wait to like hear what adventures you go on with ornithology, because you could literally do so many things. I know ornithology is like super niche, but like it is like so special to that when you find a job that people need you for, who like have that training. Oh, so helpful. So special. It's very Asian of me, but I wanted to go to med school, but I can't do blood. Me too! Blood doesn't bother me. Blood doesn't bother me, but like, what if I mess up? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. What if I mess up? Dude, I don't want to be that liable. If it's a lawyer thing, it's like, okay, yeah, fine. But med school, yo, blood, yeah. I feel like we've been in the same spot for the same 30 minutes. Yes, that's what I do. Especially, I mean, you brought up YouTube channel, Ninroder, so we're on a tangent. We're on a chat. That's what I do. That's how things go. Jess, I'm glad I'm a developer because I'm always learning something new. It's fun. It pays extremely well. Mostly self-taught, so that I don't have giant student loans. Yeah. No, but that's a real thing, Jess. I mean, that's a big problem that people are dealing with. You know, with the fact that student loans are just so egregious and so heavy. Relatable. What if I put in the wrong blood? All blood looks the same. Also, my writing is too neat to be a doctor. So you're saying you're overqualified in the handwriting department, Ange? Something doesn't add up about that. Can you be overqualified in handwriting? Interesting. All right. Anyway, thank y'all for listening to my rant. This has been my TED Talk.
Wow! What a genius idea!
I'm overqualified for all.
That's an expert mercenary for ya.
I'm just too good to be a doctor, so now I'm a musician and a lawyer. Dunzo.
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
Yes.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true? About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Aw, Paimon's getting...
Does that bother you?
I don't think you're that kind of person.
What makes you so sure?
Because even without an employer, you're still helping us out.
Dia, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon.
Interesting point. Her hair is flipping out. Literally. I'm gonna leave it here. We can watch it flip out. Okay, so I do like vulture culture. Yo, that's such a cool word. Vulture culture. I want to be a veterinarian when I was little, but I can't deal with blood and living things from dead things. But, like, from already dead things is fine. I don't know, it's weird. Also, if you don't know vulture culture, it's a form of ethical taxidermy where you don't kill... Oh! Oh, okay. I just thought you really like vultures. I was like, you know what? That's cool. That's cool. That's neat. Okay, so vulture culture is a form of ethical taxidermy where you don't kill the animals, you just use the animals that have already passed away naturally. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's so cool. I thought it was about vultures, though! Yes. Jess, it's really awful. It could be seen as predatory, given what is essentially kids with a giant loan and sum of money with no guarantee that they pay off, and having interest afterward? Yeah. Jess, that's the reality that we're at. Man. I remember when I was a kid back in the Philippines, I just wanted to be a garbage collector. What? Koi, where did that... Did you just see, like, big garbage truck and you were like, oh, big garbage truck. Yes. That's what I want to do. Pay no mind to what class of people it is or is not. Doesn't matter. Somehow I find that admirable, Koi. I'm like, listen, somebody's got to do it. I want to be that person. I want to help keep the streets clean.
I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad.
Dunyarzad!
I can understand her devotion and gratitude.
Champ.
Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly compassionate.
I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in King Deshret, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the Academia's trickery.
Trickery!
But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Dear.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village.
Let's wrangle him up. I literally don't remember how it came to be, but I know that's the thing that I said. That's great. I was like, what do you want to do when you grow up? Scientist, engineer, astronaut, garbage collector. I want to clean up the trash.
This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
Man, we just threw him in prison.
All right. I'll be in touch.
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
Oh, sure.
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler. As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
Also in law, sometimes clients don't speak English, and I'm fluent in like 8 languages that are commonly used, so hopefully I can help. Yeah! And I feel like that's such an important thing, Ange, because so many people are underrepresented, especially in law and court. Yeah, they need help like that. That's big! Oh, that's so cool, Ange. I'm so glad that you have that kind of angle, you know? And looking to help in that way. Wait until next morning, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Time to stand here for 6 hours. Gee willikers, I hope my legs don't hurt. Wait a minute. That was the first time that I've ever seen the time pass without it, like, zooming up into the sky and then coming back down. Weird. That was strange. Okay.
Hey, dear.
Right on time.
Right on time. There's a roof. You know what? You're right. Does that block it? Does that actually block it from going up? You couldn't go up and we just clipped through the ceiling. Fair. Shabirb, I wanted to be a police officer when I was little, but then a police officer talked to me and I got scared of them. He wasn't even mean, he was really nice. I just got scared. Oh no. Gosh dang. In pre-K, I wanted to be a hairdresser. Oh, why not? I want to be a cosmetologist. And how easily, a cosmonaut? No, cosmetologist. Like, I know how easily people could take advantage of if they don't speak English. Exactly, like, especially the nuances of the rules, the nuances of, like, how articles can be written up for them. Yeah. How different, like, contracts and stuff can be written against someone's advantage. What do you want to be grow up? A lawyer, a doctor, a scientist, a person with crippling anxiety and student loans? The latter. The latter of all of those.
We'll know any moment now.
Dun, dun, dun.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
Angie just accidentally reminded me to do my ASL lesson. Thank you.
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Do they say that, Paimon?
Yep, I guess you can put it that way.
What circles is
It
she
takes strong
frequenting?
convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Oh.
Really? Thanks for that.
Thanks, Paimon. Hey, Sino. What's up, man?
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early
Hey,
too.
dude, just lurking.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
And what do we find?
To help out? By doing what?
I want to be a voice actor, but it's hard to find a character to voice. The voice acting community is also very hard to get into in Rotor. But there are certain, like, there's Twitter, there's different, like, social groups that you can be part of that have, like, small stints that you can do. It's really about who you know and like, the opportunities that you can get through those people. It is a very... it's a very hard community to get into, I would say, because so many people want to do it. You may have to start off by, like, voice acting for commercials at first, you know? Like, click the link now to get soap at 15% off, you know, whatever it is. That's the kind of stuff that you have to do first before you would even get close to, like, video game characters, movie characters, etc., stuff like that. Again, it's kind of like YouTube. It's a very niche thing. Asmar Taylor. Hello, Taylor. How goes? And also my friend is going to forensics. Like, murder cases will not... murder cases will not hide from us. And that's funny. Are they, how far are they in the forensics process? Like going to forensics in college kind of thing? Networking! Yeah, there's a lot of networking involved in voice acting, for sure.
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Yes.
Come on in, everyone.
Ah.
Come on, let's go inside.
Let's see what happens. Yeah! Forensics, a go! Nice. Alright, let's see what's happening. Let's see what's going on. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, but I need some entertainment, so I have to leave at 9:30. Really have fun? No problem, Nerder. Thank you for chatting, and I hope you have fun with whatever you gotta do.
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
This is part of the interrogation, Paimon. Welcome. Forensics. My school has a forensic science class I consider taking. Ooh, maybe just like as like a fun elective, Shabirb. I promised her that if she helps me with forensic stuff, I would give her a family discount. Lol. Hey, if you need a family discount with your law cases, Shabirb. But I chose aquatic science because it's closest I will get to birds. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, valid. I mean, hey, forensic science would be fun. You never know when you can use that.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Crow, hello. We've been talking about birds. Hello, Crow. How do? Welcome.
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Wow, she's like a mom critiquing her kids.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, don't feed us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. Absurdity is mind-boggling.
We're gonna die. That was really bizarre. I don't know, it was just like the volume, but something was off about that. Aoi, I've interacted so much with people that my social battery's dead. Hey, social battery depletion. Welcome. That's okay. Anyway, you can always lurk here, just hang out. You can, do introverts recharge their social battery by lurking in chats? Pondered question. Candace pulls out the la chancla. The sandal, Koi? Not the sandal. Dang.
The ones you call mad scholars are known to us
get
as
drained.
the village keepers.
Valid.
They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family.
Thankfully, I rested before this, so I'm okay. I recharged my social battery by being alone. Oh yeah, me too. I mean, that in essence, that's the definition of an introvert, right? Introverts It's not about like how talkative you are. It's about how you recharge, and introverts just need alone time, and that's totally okay. Valid. I just wonder sometimes, instead of chatting, just lurking.
You come here to my village.
My
and you
village.
treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
What are y'all sipping for? Y'all, what do you do to? Yes? Me? She really went, the audacity is a free software for editing audio files. The audacity.
Mercy! Please have mercy.
You've made your bed.
Ooh.
We may all be desert dwellers, but there's one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war. And war serves no one.
In this economy?
The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
Tell him, Candace.
We understand.
No.
We're sorry.
No. Is it an RPG? Yes, technically, I think so.
I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
Man, Zaki, what a turn of events. What happened? What happened, drinking buddy?
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about King Deshret's resurrection.
And then we listened to this, beat him up. And not yet. We have to hear what he says, and then beat him up. Not really, no. Being around anyone, even online, will drain me. When I'm drained, I'll pop in, say hi, and leave, though sometimes I'll come around after a bad day, hear y'all's kind words, and then go, yee, shaburb. And please know that you are welcome. No matter what kind of mood you are in, no matter how you are feeling, no matter what kind of day day has surpassed, we're always happy to see you and happy to yeet some words of kindness at you. No matter what kind of day it is.
Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in King Deshret's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
Oh, is that so? Wow, that's really encouraging. You really, yep. Yeah, that is not wrong at all. Nope, sure.
They're called village keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Man.
Yes, sorry. It was all mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process. I'm not sure.
That's one.
Huh? One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Ouch.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there.
The mystery man!
You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
Go on. Peace was never an option. Not when they do crap like that. Nope. Do you have any idea who this mysterious man might be? The sign for the letter P looks like it should be a K. Oh, in sign language? ASL?
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way. That guy, he wears a cloak.
A cloak.
And he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself King Deshret's envoy.
The envoy? Did I miss anything? Aaron Phillips, hello? Nope, the only thing that we were missing was having you in chat. Hey, Aaron. Nothing much, we're just going through Genshin story. Excuse me. Yeah, but not much today. Aaron, I hope you had a good weekend, and it is Monday. So we're finishing up some Genshin story today, but otherwise it's been okay. This bothers me greatly. I don't know why, but also yes, in ASL.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu, are you the mystery man? Oh no.
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
Anpu. Sino knows. Sino's gonna beat somebody up! He just did!
Smooth.
Smooth. What happened to drinking buddy? Now to drinking enemy. Yes. My weekend was wonderful. Thanks, friendo. Yeah, sure, Aaron, for sure.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the academia.
Sino literally just went, "Bah, bah, bah." Glad to be here. Yes, glad to have you, Aaron.
Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands.
You're following the story, then remember, kind of, but this is not the same grandpa.
They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the academia again.
Not the academia! King Deshret's resolution is just academia's misinformation campaign.
Just as I thought.
I gotta go, but have a good morning or a good night. Either way. Good night, Pog Taylor. Thank you for saying hello. Hope you have a little fuzzy buddy good night.
But what could they want with the village keepers?
The village keepers!
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars.
I want to go to the academia. Have you seen their library? It's so nice in there. Yes. But also, have you seen the misinformation campaigns that are going on? I don't know.
Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
Library? Misinformation academia based on a lot of corruption. Library? Ange, proposal. Can I offer you a alternative? Have you seen the Mondstadt library? The only problem, you'll have to deal with Lisa. Hello, cutie. No! Oi! Ah! Stay back! No, I don't want your tea. Hi. Gosh dang it. And I don't want to deal with that. Man, libraries are just not a good place. Lisa, misinformation. All right, Fontaine, here we come. Library redemption time. I hope Fontaine has a good library. That's what we're gonna need. I'll be lurking, sure. No problem, Jenny, thanks. Alright, Ninroder. If I get bored, I have a chance to come back in. Sorry, everyone. It's okay. No problem. Have a good one, Ninroder. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. I mean, you can go to the publishing house. You could. It's a little library. It's like one of those little libraries you see on the side of the road, but it's a little library. It's good.
You're right. Isak is still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Yeah, we can't keep Isak waiting.
Time to go.
That'd be rude.
Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
The bookstore by the Northland Bank. I just wish I understood what's going on. Sorry, Aaron. There's a lot of there's a lot of story going on. I know.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
Pack up. Get ready to ship out.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
Bingo.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
Okay. When do you stop the stream? So tonight, I usually end at midnight my time. Oh, a cry from the Elazar Hospital? Yikes. Which is in about 30 minutes. So I probably should end in about 30 minutes. We shall see. I love how these guys are just still on the floor.
Into the wind.
Can I group them up? That would be funny. Alright. The other question I will ask is this a good stopping point for y'all who know where I'm at? I mean, listen, if we want to talk about stopping points, I left Candace out for a week, so there's that too. Alhaitham!
Some food in us and then we'll... Whoa!
Whoa!
Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
I wonder if Alhaitham is the man. Alhaitham? Do you have some explaining to do, sir? Is Alhaitham trying to gather these scholars to heal them of their thingies? For these, make sure you read Paimon's dialogue when she reads the books. Okay, will do. He loves his books, I guess.
You were gone for ages, and now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway?
A friend of mine plays Genshin a lot. He's told me that there's a lot of story to the game, which I just wish I understood. There's a lot of layers to it, Aaron, and the thing is that there's a lot of story that you may not understand if you don't do all the quests. But generally, the main quest will give you a general idea of what's going on. However, the game has been out for years now, technically, and it is just a lot to catch up on. I can't imagine, unless like you spent a lot of time playing this game, I can't imagine being like starting this game fresh, like at the beginning. Adventure rank 1. Oh my gosh, like it was so long ago, man. I can't imagine.
Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
Not an ugly nickname! Dun dun dun! It's time for Paimon's ugly nicknames! Will there be Tone Deaf Bard Part 2? Oh no, not the ugly nickname. Shaburb! I must go, friendos. Have a great rest of stream, sweet dreams, and a lovely day tomorrow. And tomorrow's mission for y'all is to collect shiny things off the ground. Crows like to collect shiny things off the ground. Thank you, Shaburb. And I will see you tomorrow. We're going to be playing Xenoblade 2, starting the Torna DLC, which I'm very excited for. I'm going to be trying to start early, so hopefully around 8-ish, but we'll see how things play out. Anyway, good night, Shaburb. Thank you for saying hello tonight. It was a pleasure having you.
Never mind. Paimon's got nothing.
Aw, no ugly nickname. Paimon.
There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
I love how he's just like standing there listening to this.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate.
Ha! BRB. No problem, Inroder. Please do. Did someone say Xenoblade? Yes.
Anyway, you plan to leave Aru Village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yes.
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere. Enough with the silent treatment!
He's giving us time to think.
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
Alhaitham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru Village. Bold of you to question our choices.
I bet he was doing research elsewhere.
Yeah, you're all talk.
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Ah, yes. There it is.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts.
I mean, true.
Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Huh? Right here in the village?
Dun-dun-dun.
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean some of them lied to us?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether King Deshret or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village. Glad you're following along.
So we can find other information because people haven't told us everything yet. Okay.
Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived.
Yeah, she doesn't go to bed early. She's been out at nighttime.
The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
True. Valid.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Shani.
Right. You were asking about the Mad Scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
But she's awake. At night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
True. Okay, no problem then, Rotor.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
Okay. Well, I get where she's coming from then.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
Probably a good idea.
We're on it.
Perceptive, Sino. Thank you, sir. So we don't have to ask. Interesting. Did everyone leave? Nope. People are just lurking in order. People are just hanging in the background. Sometimes when I go through the story, people just want to listen, and that's okay. Oh, Shani.
Miss Shani, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
See, Alhatham's already on the board, man.
Mr. Alhatham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
True. I have not much to contribute, because I don't remember what happens. I cannot say anything because I don't remember this part. That's okay. I am here as a refresher.
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
No, it's not that simple.
May I call you Traveler? Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something.
I have a couple interview questions.
Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better?
I love how it gives us only one option. No.
Why's that?
It'll only result in conflict.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this.
Ange, can you bop that one?
Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
That's hard, man. I can't promise anything, but I'll do the best I can.
Yeah! We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation.
We're travelers, in the real sense of the word. Thank you, Ange. Ninrunner, just try not to use words like that. Just because my channel's family friendly.
But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in.
And fighting something to believe in.
We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
Right. Good word, Paimon.
I want to trust you.
Oh, Shani.
My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
She just wants to live in peace, man.
Alhatham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru.
Oh.
Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Interesting. Class struggles, but I think even deeper than that, Ange. Not just class, but also family, too. Family that is on one side of two rifts, you know?
Speaking of which,
That's hard.
The radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Probably. And Shani just wants to live in peace, right? She doesn't want to commit to a certain side because she's stuck in the middle. That's hard. I get that.
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs.
Yep.
It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives.
Because no matter what angle people are coming from, they're always going to see it from a different side. Man. You know, people have different favorite YouTubers, yes. Jenny, runs bagging with popcorn. Hey! Welcome back, Jenny. How's your popcorn? Is it buttery?
Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace.
Poor Shani, man.
And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
Interesting. It's buttery and spicy? What? You got spicy popcorn? That's cool. I wish I could have spicy popcorn. Did you pop that now, or is it from like a pre-made thingy? Cool. I may have to leave. No problem, Ninruder. Whatever you wish to do. It is an open door.
You can tell them. I'm sure she'll keep your secret.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
Oh, whoa.
There are ghosts?
Paimon.
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion.
Yikes. I popped it. I wanted to watch the stream on the big TV. Ooh, big TV, and now popcorn. Hey. Well, welcome, Jenny.
It used to be louder and more frequent. But ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often. And when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But, because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
Oh, the old hospital. Is that the Elazar hospital?
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
Man. Yikes. It almost feels like ghosts at this point. Ooh. Alright, let's see what this is. Gotta go. I want to watch some other stuff. No problem, never. Enjoy your other videos, and thanks for hanging out. We'll catch up with you later.
Yeah, let's go!
Oh, man.
Time to go.
An old Elazar hospital? Oh, man. Now this is where it gets... This is where it gets interesting. Ooh, boy.
Time to go.
Dar al-Shifa. Are those bad people? Yeah, they are bad people. What's funny is that, like, I've been here before. Oh, there's definitely people here.
Is this the place? It's in terrible shape. And there's sand everywhere.
There's sand everywhere.
Monsters, watch out!
The wind knows me. Come into being, as one with wind and cloud.
Seen in river.
Witness my great undertaking.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Sand in the desert? Yeah. There's sand everywhere.
Clouds hide. The birds call. Into the wind.
Kamisato out! Sumetsu! Whirling snow!
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
What were you even expecting?
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, you know, something like that.
Thanks, Paimon.
He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
Our A game. Our Alhaitham game.
This is the one.
This is the one. The one true magic. Darren's, were you playing Octopath Traveler earlier? I think I saw that on Discord. This is the one true magic. I really hope Elazar can be cured. I can't imagine how many people it's has made people bedridden, right? And also, you know, like Cole and other people too.
Let's go in and take a look.
And Junior Zod. Oh, the one true magic. This is the one. This is the one true magic. Oh man. Spooky vibes.
Oh, hey, them. We haven't found squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn.
Oh, great. So we just get to camp here?
Until then.
Let's take out those bandits. Okay.
I'm taking a break.
I'm taking a break. What kind of break? Cole and Junior Zod are both so lucky to be able to even stand. Exactly.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read? What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
He pulled out the book too.
Okay, sure.
Sure.
The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
Who taught Paimon how to read because she's not doing a good job? This is a physics book. An object with an equal and opposite force reaction, you know, that thing. An object in motion stays in motion until an equal and opposite reaction force, that kind of thing. Physics! Inertia! That stuff! Natural position of contrast with an object in force motion. When free from external influences, every entity displays a tendency to follow its trajectory. You have them. I mean, no, that's not the exact word, but like, this is why I'll never be a physicist. That's not objection. That's why I'm a lawyer. No, something like that. Yeah, it's inertia. It's physics. It's that thing.
So, you got that?
You got that? I know what she's talking about.
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya.
Floats away. William's like, sure.
How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to read a book once in a while either.
Hey, Paimon's your Teyvet travel guide. Paimon knows plenty of useful stuff already.
So if Paimon is our Teyvet travel guide, why does nobody else in Teyvet have a travel guide? Why is Paimon the only floating assistant? Now that's the real food for thought. Get it? Food? Never mind.
It's not Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumeru are so complicated.
Why is she floating to begin with? Stop! Okay, Paimon's got it. Whoa, what the heck happened to that nighttime? Okay. Oh yeah, Jenny, I have my... Where's my magnifying glass? Where did it go?
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
Oh yeah. Where's my eyeball? Blink, blink. I need that sound effect. It's like blink, blink.
Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
You can kind of... It's very low in game, but you can kind of hear it.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
What?
It's from below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Something is off about the interior here.
Bye, I hate them. Jump down. Jump wherever it is. Creepy basement.
As I thought. There's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one.
There's a candle that's lit.
Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. What? Okay. Excuse me? Am I supposed to go down there? Why did I show up outside? Weird. And I need a key! You can end here? Okay. Is this a good stopping point before we go into the hospital? It's probably a good thing. I actually need to... I do need to go because then I'll be, I have to go drive an hour out to go take care of, my cat. My parents' cat. Do I do this at nighttime? Yes, because this is the only time that I really can do it. If I tried to, in the middle of the night, yes, because the roads are clear, Ange. Because the roads are open. If I tried to drive over there, I know cats are nocturnal. If this was a dog, I wouldn't be able to do it. But cats are nocturnal. I do it now because if I did it like during rush hour, after work at like 5 o'clock, it would take me at least 3 times as long. Like, I'm not kidding. It just takes... Rush hour traffic where I live is so bad.
Wonderful.
That it's
surely enough
it's
to convince
horrible,
anyone.
It's a horrible waste of time for me to try to do it during rush. So it's a very late thing to do, but I have to do it now. So I'm gonna go take care of my family's cat. But thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Hannah, hi! I really just popped in right as Genshin was bringing up physics after I've done physics summer school all day! Oh, that's incredible timing, Hannah. But hey, I hope that summer school's going all right. And thanks for saying hello. I wish you good luck in your summer class. But thanks for saying hi, Hannah. It's been a good day today. We've actually done a lot of really cool stuff on stream and otherwise. Oh, hey, the crystal flies over here. Cool. Question before you leave, when are you going to play Tears of the Kingdom? So currently, as my current outlook for games at this point, right now I'm trying to finish up Hollow Knight, and I'm going to be working on tomorrow, Jenny. We're playing Xenoblade 2 with the Torna DLC. I think once I get done with Xenoblade Torna Edition, I think I'm going to try and slot in maybe Tears of the Kingdom after that, because I don't want to jump right into Xenoblade 3. And then after Hollow Knight, I think I might try to play Celeste. Those are the 2 games that I kind of have, like, on my list, you know? But I will keep you guys updated with what days they are, with what streams we're gonna do, that kind of thing. But Tears of the Kingdom is definitely, it's on my list. I'm looking out for it. I'm making sure that I can fit it in. Not to worry. It'll be here. Oh yeah, the event. I need to do that too. Yikers. It's going great. A breeze, in all honesty, because I've already done some calculus and vectors, so you know a lot about what's going on. Yo, that's great, Hannah. I'm glad you're kind of like ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? Oh, that's great. Well, hey, you're more than welcome to pop in anytime. Let us know how it goes. I know I'm not a huge physics person, but I'm happy to hear about, you know, things that are going on. Physics hurts my soul. It hurts. For sure. Can you play Super Mario Odyssey at a time when you're in your free time? Possibly. I started playing Mario Odyssey, not on stream, but I own it. So maybe at some point in Rotor, but it's not on my list at the moment. We shall see. Anyway, guys, because of my situation with my cat, I'm going to opt to do a bed raid tonight. But at least I would like to refer y'all to people who are streaming. Let's see. Viren is playing the Anniversary Sky Edition. Actually, I think he's just chatting right now. I think he might just be chatting. That's fine. We've got Chadley. Speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, Chadley is playing Tears of the Kingdom. Jenny, so if you want some Tears of the Kingdom stuff. Frosty Lemon is playing Overcooked, which is a hilarious game. Beacon of Nick is playing Mario Kart with people, so if y'all like Mario Kart. And then I've got some other people who are playing some stuff. So anyway, these are people who are currently live. I'm not going to raid because I need to go. Oh hey, it's a YouTube short from the number 8 car crashing today. Oh, this one. Yeah, that's what happens when I absorb a lot of racing content. Is I get a lot of racing recommendations. But anyway, yes. Ethan, it looks like I'm a little bit too late. You are just at the end, Ethan. I'm sorry, buddy, but it's good to see you. And I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow at hopefully an earlier time. We're gonna be playing Xenoblade tomorrow, Ethan. So if you're able to stop by, I will be live. But anyway, Chris Wren, thank you for the stream. Have a fun time and a good rest. Thank you, Chris. You too, buddy. All right, y'all. Until tomorrow. Sweet. I will do my best. Thank you, Ethan. I'll catch y'all later. Okay. See y'all tomorrow. Please have a good rest of your night. Thank you all for spending your time here, lurking and enjoying the crazy bonkers story that's Genshin Impact. And we'll continue this next time. Okay. All right, bye! Bye-bye! Ange and Darren, thank you guys for your help in the game. Appreciate it earlier. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Have a good Tuesday. Have a good Tuesday. Yes, I will drive safe. Thank you, Anna. Bye, Jenny. Bye, everyone. Whoa!